costs when applying. For more information, visit the Bridge Project website. This has been your news update. The Tory Lowe Show is next on 101.7 The Truth.
We need each other.
That's facts.
I need my sisters. I need my brothers out here.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and for all the bootlickers, may you die 1,001.
The place for the realest conversations.
Tory Lowe want all the action, or you want all the smoke? I'm with all that smoke too, man.
I didn't see Ron Johnson. He trash. Chisholm is trash. How the hell you here to help us and your kids are dying in the street?
I understand that this is Milwaukee and everyone believes that if someone say something, it's mentioned. It's not.
I don't care if it's the pastor. If you see the pastor ain't acting right, you check that fool. Where's the results?
Talking topics that need to be highlighted and discussed in our communities.
Would you trade places with a black person?
Yeah, sure, no, I would not.
Have you ever said the N-word? Come on, be the truth. We on the truth.
Unfiltered and unfazed. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth and The Truth app.
The reason I believe that racism is getting worse is because whites know that they will be outnumbered in about 20, 21 years. They're going to be outnumbered.
Hey, Tory, man. How are you doing, brother? I'm actually from India. We brown people can totally relate with you. Sometimes it's like, did that just happen to me?
We have to not let the government mind us either.
That cop ain't never been brought to the public because he ain't normal, and he may not even exist no more.
Say no more. Release the video.
You know, you keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're going to take over this talk radio, man. Just keep on focusing on what you're focusing on. I wish you a lot of love.
God bless you, brother.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Tory Lowe.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And none but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The movement continues.
The marathon continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Taco Tuesday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land? Truth Nation. Hey, thank you for joining me this Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. And
why you look different?
I do look different. If y'all want to join us on 101.7 The Truth as we broadcast live, in the chat, I do look different. I've made some adjustments, Truth Nation. But I'm going to let y'all go to the live to the chat and let me know if y'all see it. But we didn't have the show Monday. I had to move some things around. It's a lot of things that's going on. And we didn't have the Monday prayer. But let's get the miracle minister Kevin on the line so we can have this Monday prayer on a Tuesday. Minister Kevin, how you doing?
I'm blessed, highly favored. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing, Minister Kevin?
You know, your prayer is good, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and twice on Sunday. It's always good.
It's always powerful.
So whatever day we have it on. It's always.
I agree.
As long as you meet it. Actually, that's what the lesson was on Sunday, the Lord's Prayer. That's what they call the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
That's the title they give it. But when Jesus taught them how to pray, you know, I think that's Matthew 6th chapter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's what we talked about. Prayer, you know, people need to learn how to pray.
Of course. Prayer changes things.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because not only you got to learn how to pray, but you got to have faith in your prayers as well.
I agree.
You know,
faith without works is dead.
You got to pray and agree. That's right. That's right. And what key things that I learned about prayer, the verse that proceeded right after that, when he talked about a prayer, which helped me even with my own situation, my own case, that right away, before I even left the hospital, I said that I forgive the young man who done that to me. A lot of people don't understand that. But I can't seek forgiveness myself if I don't forgive others. You know, and that's the next verse that comes right to Lord's Prayer, that you have to forgive others. You want God to forgive you. And that's where a lot of us miss it at. We don't forgive others. We hold on to everything we can just so we can have something over somebody's head. You know, we got to forgive.
Yeah,
it
of course.
wasn't easy for me to give this.
Oh, yeah. Forgiveness is a key to growth. And you know what I learned? The forgiveness is for me for growth, because that person that I may forgive, they may not change their ways. But I forgive people.
They may never apologize.
Right. But I forgive people and I keep it moving. I forgive because I want to continue to grow. And this is just me.
Yeah.
You know why I always forgive people? Because, and this is just me, nobody ain't got to think like this. I believe that if I ever get to the pearly gates and God is asking me about, you know, why I didn't forgive somebody, I don't want that person to block me from getting in.
They go right past you.
Hey, I don't.
Excuse me, Tory. Walking in and hear you.
I don't want nobody. I don't even want to hear your name when I'm about to get questioned. You know, when I meet my maker and he asks me all these questions, I'm just forgiving because I feel like that's progress, and I don't want your name to come up in my questionnaire at Judgment Day.
Right. Well, why you got to bring him up, God? Yeah. You got to bring him up.
You didn't forgive him.
Because you didn't forgive him. But you kept on asking me to forgive you.
You're right.
You kept asking. Hey. But you didn't forgive them. And all he did was owe you $20. That was it.
Hey. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna let you go on but with your life. I'm gonna forgive you, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it rocking and rolling.
You have to, Tory, because what happens if I didn't survive my ordeal?
Right.
And I had some unforgiveness in my heart. That means anything that I may have done wouldn't be forgiven either.
That's true.
And we worried about these little days on earth, and we don't even think about eternity. We so focused on these few days we got here on earth. We focus on the next 4 years. We focus on what we're going to have for dinner tonight. We focus on how long our marriage is going to last. We focus on all these things, but we ain't focused on eternity. And that's a lot longer than anything that's going to happen here on earth.
Hey, energy never dies.
So we got to focus on that.
You know, the thing is, you know, I'll tell you this, you know, we have to always develop and learn and grow and rearrange and change and make adjustments according to the knowledge that we sequence. And I was trying to tell somebody, I got really good at adding knowledge to my life and actually implementing the knowledge. It's so many people that you know, people talk to them, they tell them good advice, but they don't know how to implement it and make it a part of their daily routine. So I always try to take really good advice, really good sound advice, and use it right away. I don't want to have to make a bad mistake if they can get me ahead of time, get it to me, give me the information ahead of time. And so I think we need to start taking great advice or people that have great experiences and learning and try to get around having to go through certain things to learn.
Right. And advice is just that. It's advice. It's not a command.
Right.
It's not an order. It's advice. You take out what you need. You know what I mean? If you send somebody's house for dinner and they have a table full of food, you pick out the foods you like. You don't take everything on the plate. You take out the things that you want to eat. And that's what we did do. Somebody give us an opinion or advice. It don't just being bad at somebody's opinion. It's just that. Their opinion, their advice. You take out what's good for you, what you like out of it, and you leave the rest behind. I can get mad at you because you have an opinion about what's going on in my life. That's fine. It's an opinion. I don't have to absorb it into my being.
Right.
I could just pick out the good things that I like about it, that things I say, he got a point, and grow from that.
Some people,
so we too busy.
Some people are stubborn.
Too busy getting mad at the whole thing.
Some people are stubborn.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this: it's a couple ways to learn. And I always tell my son, you can either learn from experience, where you got to go through something and learn, or you can learn from somebody teaching you. You can learn like just by being quick to add what you learn to your life, or you can just be hard-headed and learn. A hard head make a soft buttocks. It's I'd rather.
That's what I heard growing up.
I'd rather be the person that was able to take things that I feel that's beneficial to my life and use it immediately and then grow. I'd rather grow. I'd rather know and grow than to go through a whole experience, all them years of not really, taking heed, and then. That's a lot of time that you could have been ahead of the curve. It's so many people that are reactionary because they don't take sound advice and know how to implement it.
Right. And some people don't want the advice because they want to just be able to bump their head and learn from experience.
Right.
But I had a conversation with somebody this morning. They said, when our parents raised us, they tried to keep us from bumping our head. But if we did bump our head, like you said, that hard head makes us soft behind. So it didn't matter. You got your head bumped, but that does not mean you didn't get your belt toe up as well, the belt on your behind as well. You still can bump your head, but you still got the consequences of your actions to follow that. You bumped your head, that's okay, everything will be all right. No, I told you not to bump your head. Now get over here.
Hey.
God go chastise the people, those he loves. He chastises those he loves. So bump your head or not, you still got the chastisement coming.
Right. But look, I think that many times when we talk about God, a lot of people have a lot of fear. The Spirit of God is not fear. The Spirit of God is love and peace and harmony. And then if you got to do something, if you got to, protect yourself, those are in there too. Those ideas are in there too. But the most part, I don't like when people try to fearmonger God to people or use a fear strategy to get people to do stuff, because they'll do that too. All I want is to be respected and to be, talked to in a way where either I'm going to digest it or I'm going to take whatever you told me and I'm going to do whatever I want to do with it. But a lot of people will try to disrespect you into listening to what they got to say, or they'll fearmonger you into listening to what they got to say, or they'll deny you something and say, if you don't do this, I can't give you that. And those are ways that are out here too.
That seems to be a way of life nowadays. Everything you gotta be scared into something.
Right.
And some churches that do that too. So you go bust hell wide open. That ain't cool either. I don't agree with that. Jesus said he draw with love and kindness have I drawn you.
Hey, you better calm down for Al calling. Al calling, he say it all the time. Like they probably said that to Al. That's why he be talking like that.
Yeah. Well, Al, he always gonna bring in church and Bible no matter what the conversation is. But
they probably traumatized.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong every time though. Sometimes he says some things that's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. I said sometimes now, though. I say everything. I said sometimes he says some things that is 100% off. He might say it the way people don't want to hear, but hey, sometimes the truth hurts, right?
Right. And this is why I say we have to, as individuals, we have to make sure that we're trying to grow. And growth is all what this is about. Growth, life. You're not here that long. That's what they say. You got 75 good summers. Use them wisely.
Not Wisconsin,
and not in Wisconsin, but I might be down to my last 25 summers. I gotta get it right.
Well, there's always an extension, bro. You file an extension.
Hey, that's why you got to start. You better start eating healthy then and stay in your life. You can't go get that triple cheeseburger with the extra bacon all the time.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think any of the health food would have helped me at all when I was down on the ground.
Oh no.
I don't think so.
Oh
that's the help I needed. You got to be a good relationship with God.
Right.
So hey.
Oh yeah, and you recover well. You recover well, Minister Kevin, because you know what? You be coming out to the call to actions. Did you come last night to the school board?
No, I didn't have a way out there.
Okay.
That's my biggest issue right now, me having to ride places, because, I just started driving, Tory. I did, but I don't have a vehicle.
You driving already?
Destroyed. Yes, Tory, I'm driving, man.
You not doing Uber? You not back at the Uber?
Oh, no, I didn't say that kind of driver. No.
Okay, wow. Oh, wow.
That's PTSD. That's PTSD.
You really got the Lord riding with you if you're doing that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm going down the street, man. That's it. I ain't driving across nowhere. I'm driving down the street.
All right, I'm just messing with you, Minister Kevin. But we got to get that prayer. Once again, Truth Nation, hey, look, focus on the radio. We need to get on one accord. You know how we get down. And we appreciate you for coming on with the Monday prayer, Minister Kevin.
My pleasure. Dear Lord, we offer our praise and adoration for the love and protection you've shown us each and every day. You've been better to us than we have been to ourselves. Now, God, we continue to seek your strength and guidance in our everyday lives. We refuse to go another step forward until we hear from you. We desire to be fed from your holy table that we may receive the bread of life, the water that brings salvation, and the fruits of forgiveness. After being lost in the wilderness for a lifetime, you brought your people into a land flowing with milk and honey, milk for our everyday nourishment, and honey that we may taste and see that the Lord is good, and that you provide the sweet things for your children. Lord, I speak life and life more abundantly. In Jesus' name, amen.
Hey, anything else you want to say, Minister Kevin?
As always, my brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Hey, all right. Thank you for that prayer. Hey, I'm feeling energized now, DJ Brother Z. I got to come. When we come back, we got to talk about what happened at the school board meeting last night. And we got some results. The results is in. We're going to talk about it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It started with a prediction.
Gonna go out there and play basketball and win.
And how many games?
6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Fred, why choose Erie Insurance?
The passion that we put around your personal development and your growth. We pay for you to go to college.
Wait. What?
Yes, we will help pay for you to go to college. So you get your foot in the door with us, we will help advance your career.
Okay.
We will help you get the designations, like I mentioned. It's even easier now. I'm doing it from the outset with our diverse communities to help them get these designations and licenses before you even show up inside the doors of Erie Insurance.
Visit erieinsurance.com for more information.
For the brave men and women of the United States military, it has been said that some gave all, but all gave some. At Tayback Law, we honor these sacrifices by working to ensure veterans receive the benefits they're entitled to. I am Monica Ireland Karras. I am a partner and a VA-accredited rep at Tayback Law. If you're a vet and you have been wrongfully denied your veterans benefits, visit taybackattorneys.com to set up a free evaluation. At Tayback Law, we fight for those who fought for us. Contact Tayback for the payback. taybackattorneys.com.
Are you tired of renting and giving money to a landlord? Come to the June 15th event at North Division High School from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. where you can speak to Axe Housing coaches about home ownership, listen to keynote speakers, and meet their banking partners. Get started by going to axehousing.org and clicking on virtual orientation. You can also register for the event there too. Visit axehousing.org today to register. That's axehousing.org.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Hey, look, I know y'all tapping in as we go live, broadcasting the show live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube. People are in the chat. I got a new look, Truth Nation. I got a new look, and it's been years. I'm talking about years. I finally had to do the big chop, DJ Brother Z. I cut my cornrows off. I mean, it was the energy, it was the time I was doing this for a long time, and God is starting to, shift my energy around. And it was a young man that was starting out his own mobile barber, LLC. And you know what? I said, young man, I'm gonna be one of your first patrons. And it was the right time. It was the right place. And boom, if y'all looking as we broadcast live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube, let me know how I look. I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at myself like this in over 10 years. Like, I look funny to me because I'm used to seeing, the long hair don't care. Now, DJ Brother, you used to have long hair too. You chopped your ponytail off.
Yeah, I'm still traumatized.
Yeah, I think when I look in the mirror now, I didn't had cornrows for so long. Now when I look in the mirror right now, I don't know what I'm seeing. It's like I'm looking at me, but it's like I got to get used to it. They say it's gonna take a couple days, DJ Brothers, to actually get used to the way I look right now. I mean, what do y'all think? Somebody said Cross Cohen says, I can't cut my locks just yet. Road Dog 67 says, you don't have your braids, nice haircut. This look makes you look younger. Coleman says, very handsome. Savanna Coleman says, very handsome. Ruby says, okay, handsome. Lachey says, you look good. You look so good. I love this look for you. Hey, thank y'all. You see, now I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know how y'all was going to take it. I didn't know how y'all was going to take the new look, Truth Nation. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've been out here in these streets grinding for so long. I didn't know how y'all was going to take it. So, once again, chime in, hit me up on the Talk to Text. How y'all like it? It's your boy, Tory Lowe. We got a whole fresh new look. I done got me some, new fly, gear. I'm feeling good. Hey, holla back. Kiana says, very handsome, Tory Lowe. Powerful. See, now I don't feel so bad. And I seen all the hair on the floor. I had to turn the other way. Because the young barber, Damon, he had all my hair all on the floor, and I just didn't even want to look at it. And the way he attacked my hair, like when he just started slicing into it and cutting all the years of hair that I let grow, I got traumatized, Truth Nation. I saw it falling on the floor. I saw my hair leaving my head, and I think I felt a little sad. I felt a little sad because I got a mural. I got a mural in the city. You know, they was giving out the murals in 2020. I got a mural, but it got the cornrows on it. I guess this is the new era. I guess I'm in my new era. What they say when you start your new era. This is my new era. This is, I guess, the next 10 years, this is going to be the look. So thank y'all for the encouragement. Thank y'all for the encouragement. I mean, I really felt weird. Everybody looking at me crazy when I walked into the studio. Even DJ Brother Z looked at me like, what? Carrie and Ben. Sherwin even stopped over Tory. And, you know, I've been knowing Sherwin for years. Sherwin was like, you look like Tory's brother. Like, you look like you could be Tory's brother. But, hey, it is what it is. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to keep rocking. We're going to change the intro, too, to the show. I had the intro for 3 years. We're going to get a new intro. We're going to try to make it. It's springtime. It's summertime. We ready. And I got to talk about what happened at the school board meeting. It was powerful. And we did a call to action. I told Truth Nation that we got to be about that action. And we had some positive news, I guess, today. Let's listen.
Dr. Keith Posley, the superintendent of Milwaukee Public Schools, resigned overnight following a heated board meeting that went into the early morning hours. Sydney Orr has been following this for us this morning. She spoke with MPS parents David and Nathaniel. They shared their reaction to the unanimous vote and what they hope happens next.
Many parents and community members woke up to the news of Keith Posley's resignation. I was able to hear where some of their minds are right now as they're processing this new information and considering what could be in store for the future of the Milwaukee Public School District and their children.
They aren't taking it seriously now. I don't know what else to say.
Parents in the Milwaukee Public School District are taking in the news of Superintendent Keith Posley's resignation.
Well, there's always a lot of feelings when leadership changes over. I really hope that MPS takes this opportunity and takes it seriously.
You know, I think like all Milwaukee residents, we want transparency. We want to know what's going on.
Similar frustrations rang out in a school board room Monday night, packed full of community members and elected officials in Milwaukee. Many saying a lack of transparency and discrepancy in funds is a longstanding issue within MPS.
You know, the taxpayers and the teachers and the principals and everybody, needs access to that information.
The financial mess at the top of mind for most comes just weeks after voters approved a $250 million referendum.
You know, timing in politics is always what it is.
Posley will remain in office for another month, and in the meantime, some parents are left questioning their previous support.
For all of us that voted yes, me being one of them, it's just very concerning.
The big question now is what happens next.
Milwaukee Public Schools needs to do better.
As the district focuses on figuring out its overdue financial reports, the board still has to...
We get it. But salute to the community for coming out. And I'll tell you right now, when we move, when we take action, you know, we get great outcomes, but we got to get ahead of the curve a little bit because they still got to put somebody new in there. We still got to deal with some things. MPS is far from improving right now, but we got to take this momentum, Truth Nation, and be about that action from here on out. We shouldn't take everybody to stand in unison and come out and fill and flood the school board to get what we want. We gotta start taking action. We got to take this energy and take ownership. Yeah, he resigned. He probably got a good severance package. You know, he probably got benefits and all the kinds of stuff. He gonna be all right. Posley's gonna be all right because he was already making $300,000. So what is pension looking like? Okay, but now we got to start taking that energy and putting it into work. We got to be about that action. And I'm going to save my conversation for 2 p.m. because when Liz Brown come in at 2 p.m. today, I got some stuff y'all need to hear that happen. We got some live audio footage from the school board meeting I want y'all to hear it when we get to 2 p.m. But when we come back, we're going to have a Pop Culture Report, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
UW Credit Union here. Celebrating new branches with ribbon-cutting ceremonies. And not just our 13 Milwaukee area branches. We're also including our mobile app, which is like a branch in your pocket, to check accounts, make transfers, and more on the go. So now, branches are opening 24/7, which is great for our members, but hard on our fingies. Oh, cramp. Cramp! UW Credit Union. Local mobile banking made simple. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Oh, well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
What is at stake for African American voters in this election?
A great deal is at stake. All the progress we've made is at stake. For example, right now we've lowered healthcare costs. I've been able to walk in and make sure we forgive student debt for people who are struggling to get to school. We've provided billions of dollars to HBCUs to give them a fighting chance. We've changed prescription drug costs by allowing Medicare to negotiate drug prices so that people on insulin are paying $35 a month instead of $400 a month. And all prescription drugs can be limited to $2,000 a year, even though cancer drugs are $10,000, $12,000, $14,000. We're strengthening Medicare. Look, we stand up for principles. Our democracy is at stake, in fact. Look what he's doing with Putin and with Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Look at him saying, we don't think a country is paying enough for their own defense, then when they get invaded by the Russians or anyone else, that's up to them. We're not going to help. He has a fundamentally different view than the vast majority of Republicans, I might add, in the past, as well as me and the Democratic Party.
To hear more of President Joe Biden's interviews with Sherwin Hughes, visit 1017thetruth.com and find it in the interview podcast tile, or download the 1017 The Truth app today. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Truth Nation! Tap into Jamming with Juice. Yo, I've been jamming with Ben Jammin for a very long time. And now here's your chance to catch Jamming with Juice live on YouTube. You can also catch a drop of juice on 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, it's time to start jamming with juice. This is the Pop Culture Report with Carrie Noni and Ben Jammin on the Tory Lowe Show. Tap in to see what's trending today on Pop Culture Report.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Ben Jammin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni. Juice World.
Yeah, I was keeping it juicy, y'all.
Hey,
T-Lo with the cut.
Hey, look, I want to know how you feel, Juice, about the cut.
I love it. I was telling Ben and
the Big Chop,
DJ Brother Z, that I was going to, hop on here and talk about your cut, because I was telling them you look like a youth pastor.
You look
like you could be a principal.
Like I'm about to heal.
You look like you a counselor.
I'm about to teach you something.
You look like you are an educator. It look like you about to be the MPS Superintendent.
Oh, yeah.
It look like you running for Congress.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You look good.
Oh, wow.
You look good, my boy.
Oh, wow.
I thought you can't say that to another man, Ben.
I mean, hey, I was just going along with it. I mean, so you look good. You look good, my boy.
Oh,
no,
wow.
I think it looks really, really
You
nice.
look
It makes you look, I don't know, just clean. You know, just like, I don't know, like you trying to stand on business.
How's it make
What
you
was
feel?
I looking like before?
Like now,
No Justice,
No
peace. That's how you look before.
Hey, that's what happened last night at the school board.
You know?
Straight up.
Hey.
No, it looks really good though. Why did you decide to do this? You know, do the big chop.
You know, I was always feeling like I wanted to make some changes, and there was a lot of things that was going on. And when I get to the point where I see a lot of changes, and then I start making changes.
Yeah.
And this was one of the changes. So
Were you attached at all to your hair?
I was very attached.
Mm-hmm.
I got some saved up.
Yeah.
Why'd you save your hair?
A little bit of it.
Voodoo.
Well, like I said, I don't believe in voodoo or nothing like that, but I don't want nobody else to get it and do something
Hey,
with
listen, okay?
So-
I got Toylo's hair. Ooh.
Hey, look, so I just kind of took a little, sample of it, put it in a little Ziploc, and put it away.
You think that's a black thing?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes sentimental comes in many different shapes and sizes. I got a whole mural in the city.
Okay.
So, and they got my braids on it.
Right.
So those
They
braids,
still know it's
those braids put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
They definitely did put in a lot of
Hey.
work.
I see what you're saying though, because that's like symbolic of who you were as Tory Lowe then, but this is a new transformation.
Right.
Because like one thing that comes
Like
with,
if you cut your beard, or if
Right.
I cut my hair, you know?
I wouldn't even know what to say if you came in with your beard cut.
I'd be babyface Ben. Babyface Ben.
Have you been babyface before?
Yeah, I come
Bro,
out
you
last.
would look like a pedo.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Last time I cut my beard, I think I was like 27 going on 28. And it's only because I messed it up when I was trying to shave, and then my barber did some stuff, and I was babyface. But then it grew back bigger, thicker, longer, fuller. You know what I'm saying?
Like these are things that are a part of us, you know? Like if I were to cut my hair, I don't know, one day, maybe.
What would you do?
I don't know. I'd be thinking about it sometimes.
Would you get the
like when I
Halle
have
Berry?
kids? I don't know. Like maybe.
The
I
knee
think,
alone?
I think at some point I might go wild and just not care about damaging my hair. I might get a perm. I might get a pixie cut. I might get like a little, what are they called?
Bob?
No, not a bob. I mean, I might do a bob too, but I might
Get the bowl
color it.
cut?
I might dye it. I might just do a whole bunch of stuff that could potentially just ruin my hair just for the sake of doing it for the one time.
I think you look good with a boosie fade.
Oh wow.
Hey, for real.
I ain't getting no boosie fade.
Get the boosie fade.
DJ Brother Z said I look like I got the top part like a boosie fade.
No,
I think
it
it's more
looked
so
like
the
a
sides,
mohawk a
but
little bit.
It's a faux.
Yeah, it looked like a mohawk.
That's what you call it? It's a faux hawk?
Yeah, it's a faux hawk. I could tell it's a faux hawk because it's on the sides, but it's not tapered in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
It's tapered on the side.
And I like the size tapered. I just know.
You know one thing that happens when you cut your hair and stuff is like you're able to feel the wind. How
Yes.
the wind feel hitting your head?
You know what? It's just weird now. Like the wind feels different. Everything feels different. I look different.
Right.
I'm trying to make the adjustments. I think they say it takes 2 or 3 days
to actually come into your haircut. I feel
So
that.
when was the last time you had your hair cut like this?
Like 2014 or something, like 2015.
Do you feel different?
I just feel like I look different.
Wow.
Because I still got to go out here and do a lot of stuff in the community. So
Yeah.
that didn't change.
Yeah.
But everybody, oh, Tory. Like you look, you cut your hair. They used to see me with the cornrows.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So we've been having a conversation about the micro, but now I want to talk about the macro in regards to.
Bro, this bug is still in here.
Hey, it loves you. But I want to talk about the macro in regards to you cutting your hair, because they go on to say that hair can symbolize transitions and changes in one's life.
Right.
Cutting or shaving hair may represent letting go of the past, embracing new beginnings, and undergoing spiritual or personal transformations.
I believe that because I was telling Liz it was a lot of energy coming my way, and I was like, man, what's all this energy I'm feeling?
Yeah.
Positive?
And it was, just, when your territory get bigger, my territory kind of got bigger. So it's like I'm trying to manage that. I always refer to it like, how a person juggle 3 balls and then somebody throwing a 4th one and a 5th one, and then they got to keep.
Change is happening.
Yeah, so it's like when your territory increase, it's just more stuff to do. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm
present.
I'm present, keeping it moving, keeping it rotating, flowing in a circle.
Right.
So with that,
I like it.
With that being said, I was also having issues with finding people to braid it because of the increase and because of the demand of things that was going on.
Right.
And I just want to keep showing up with things with my hair covered up and stuff like that because usually I can just be out in the street. Now it's like, okay, they want me in more different places.
Yeah.
I'm writing a book. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I gotta man, I can't have my hair not done sometimes. So it's more manageable this way.
Man, that's so crazy how we have to, it's really a thing that we have to care about how we look, how we present ourselves, like what our hair is looking like when, like you said, you get these bigger opportunities or just you're on a bigger platform. Yeah, like growth is definitely happening. I think about that too sometimes.
Right.
Like it'd be a lot doing my hair. Like I don't always want to come here and twist.
I can tell.
What? You can tell what? You can tell what? Don't get me started on you.
I'm just saying, growth is happening all around us.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that though.
And sometimes you need to just actually, put those shoes on and step into them.
You got to step into it.
Yeah, you got to step into it.
Because I resisted. I resisted as long as I possibly could, and then I had got called to 2 different things, and I wasn't prepared with my hair not being able to get somebody to get it in a space where it's presentable in that space because after a while it started coming undone. So I was like, okay, I shouldn't be struggling like this.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel
so
that.
now T-Lo doing his own hair. I know we focus on the macro, but I kind of want to go to the micro real quick.
Let's talk about the micro.
What's your new routine, your hair routine? I know it's just been a day, but what you going to do? You got certain products you about to do? You going to have to wash your hair yourself every day?
Yeah.
Like you going to get the brush, get the curls going? Like
get the S-curl.
You going to start going to natural hairstylist, getting the curls popping? What's
Well,
up?
I got a natural look I want to keep. This is just the first look.
Yeah.
I'll be sure.
I'm gonna do another cut like Thursday.
Okay.
Because this was like the big chop look.
Yeah.
So
this ain't the final
right.
transformation.
This ain't the final transformation.
Yeah,
This just I got the big chop out the way.
Yeah. So now you're more open to the idea of switching it up again,
Right.
getting it exactly how you want it. You think you'll ever go to the Boosie fade?
I know. But like I said, I think
that's not it.
No.
Oh wow.
See, DJ Brother Z, he liked the Boosie fade. He want everybody to have one. But the thing
It's
is,
Milwaukee.
the thing is, when you talk about changing, you're always evolving. So I just wanted to get the cut out the way.
Yeah.
Now
That was the hardest
that
part.
was the hardest part. Like just let's go. And then the way he was hacking into my hair with the clippers.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you would have
It hurt,
recorded
bro.
it.
It did hurt. I did. I ain't
felt this in so long.
No, it ain't even that. It's just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All them years.
You can feel yourself
A
leaving.
piece of you shedding
Right.
off.
I feel that, bro. Straight up.
You should have recorded the moment. I'm a big recorder around here. I think everything should be recorded. Everything should be documented.
Right.
Because this is history.
That's your vlog.
Like, this is history. Everybody's like, we know. Yes, I'm the vlogger. I am the recorder. I do a lot of the video recording around here because y'all gonna thank me 20 years later and be like, man, those are really the good times. Those were the memories. Those were how we started off, and now we all big and popping.
Just pay me for my contributions.
I ain't paying you nothing.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna be on my Diddy.
Ugh,
You ain't
my
getting none of
God.
these residuals.
No, Diddy. But no, I do feel you on that though, Tory. Because like we said, cutting or shaving somebody's hair is also you letting go of the past. So like you said, when you actually felt the hair leaving your body, it's like, dang, I went through this with that. Like you said, with your braids, you got murals all around Milwaukee with you with the braids. That's part of your past. Now, what is the future looking like for you?
Hey, look, I think that now when your territory increases, you can tell because now different sections start appearing that weren't normally there.
Yeah.
So now you got to try to manage that new territory and keep up with the old territory.
The Illuminati.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't think the Illuminati would talk to me.
They just might now.
I come with two.
What is it, the braids?
Hey, hold on. I come with too many attorneys. Yeah, my friends are attorneys. The Illuminati would not like me at all.
Try to infiltrate.
Well, now I think your mural is going to be you with your arms crossed, standing up like this.
Right.
It's Tory Lowe.
Well, I don't, I'll say this, it's just different right now. And I appreciate y'all for the encouragement. Somebody in the chat said, that's not Tory Lowe, that's the clone. Brick
They gonna
City.
start saying,
Tory
listen,
got called. Oh, wow.
you gonna have so many opportunities
Oh,
that
wow.
you be like, maybe he did get cloned. Where's the real Tory
Oh,
Lowe?
wow.
What
Well,
is it, the braids?
You know what somebody had told me, they say when you change, you find out who's growing with you.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's interesting.
Because when you make changes, some people don't make it into the change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to leave them behind.
Right, because they're not elevating with the change. So every level you change and you move into, some people fall off because they're not trying to change. So they become a part of the Tory Lowe braid era. When I had the braids, we was
What
cool.
is it, the braids?
Yeah, well,
For
I'm
real,
just
though.
saying that's what they liked.
Yeah.
They may not be able to go to the next step because they may not be able to change.
They're not ready for that evolution part of your story. No,
I'm just
that's real
saying.
Tory.
It's just when the different names, when people call me different names, what era they were, what chapter they were in my life.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's truth.
Yeah.
People from Racine sometimes call me Trip Six. They call me Trip Six.
Right.
Or they might call me 600 Benz. I got names out here.
But that
Big Ben.
was that era.
Yeah,
That was that different
time
in your life.
That was the era, But I will suggest this though: if you're ever in Racine, make certain that you go to New Image Barbershop. They will get you right, So for your next transformation, if you want to go to New Image down to Racine, talk to Jadon or Jameer. They'll get you right.
Powerful.
Yeah, very powerful.
Hey,
Very
look,
powerful.
when we come back, we might have to get to some pop culture report.
Oh, we can.
I mean,
hey, dear Delilah. Da, 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 da,
You don't know the words?
He don't know the words.
Aubrey
Hey
Graham.
there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Yeah.
I can't believe he even did that. But when we come back, we're going to talk about Drake dropped a new verse. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Truth Family Fest is back. If you're looking for a fun opportunity to showcase your clothing line, restaurant, nonprofit organization, food truck, or small business, look no further than doing it at our Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th. We are currently accepting vendor applications for our festival, and you don't want to miss out on this great opportunity to promote your business and be part of all the fun. For more information or to sign up to be a vendor, visit truthfamilyfest.com.
Are you ready to find your dream home but don't know where to start? Well, I've got great news for you. Join me, Sherwin Hughes, on Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Visit axehousing.org today to register for this informative event where you can be put on your path toward home ownership. There are absolutely no income limits. Make this the day you build your home ownership team. Meet with Axe Housing, HUD certified home buying and financial coaches. Attend sessions on how you can build and repair your credit. And honestly, my favorite part is that you can get pre-approved for a home loan right there on the spot. Become another success story by taking your first steps toward home ownership right now by working with Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank. So again, join me on Saturday, June 15th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. at North Division High School in Milwaukee for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Register today by visiting axehousing.org. That's axehousing.org.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips
at weenergies.com.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Walk on Delilah, no I'm late cause there's bad traffic. I just showed my dog your Grammy, said he knows a man that slapped it. I'm so cheesed. Your mademoiselle nights are key.
Walk one.
I'm bent low key.
Walk one.
Walk one Delilah, double date me if you like me. Brought my chronom for your bestie. Sorry, he's wearing a shiesty, he's not beat.
Walk one.
It's just too smoky.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Chino.
What?
This is what's going on right now.
I think Kendrick messed his mind up.
You know, when I heard this, I thought it was fake at first because I said, ain't no way this man hopped on this song doing this type of antics. You know what I'm saying? But then it made me think, how many features does Drake have with like other white artists or just other people who are not black? Can y'all name any?
That's actually dang, he did one with Bad Bunny. He's done songs with international, actually African artists. So he's never really done a song with somebody who was white. And then he's never actually done a remix of somebody's song who was white. All right. And honestly, I think this definitely, Kendrick Lamar beating Drake made him fold and actually run after white artists. Whole time Drake was talking about, oh, you had to run to the white man to pop. Drake, what is you doing right now? Look like you tapping into your Canadian roots.
Well, I think that Drake saw that the hood is not going to accept him. They out here, doing the gangster boogie in the clubs to Crip walking to so right. So he gonna go over to the countryside, or he gonna go over.
I don't even know what you call this. What is that song?
They can play this. I can see them playing this at like in like weird,
Jax.
Jax would play that.
Yeah, like little sidebars, little dive bars across the country.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just trying to figure out what is his angle. What is he trying to do?
He's finna get into a new audience, a new crowd, and that's what it's smart.
One he hasn't tapped into yet, I guess.
Yeah, he's trying to tap into a new audience, and it's what I found out when I was in Iowa. I would come home and listen to all the rap music. Mm-hmm. Then I would get out to Iowa, and it was so many punk rock bands that were selling millions of records that our people didn't even listen to. So it's people that's buying albums in genres that we not, that we don't listen to. So I think that he's trying to enter those genres.
I think it's just one of them, what do you call it? Like a tactic where you frantically trying to figure something out, like what to do. I think he's in one of those frantic times.
Let's just call it like it is. All right, Truth Nation, and all my hip hoppers out there, all the juicy jammers, Drake and J. Cole are preparing for the fall off. That's really what it is right now. They have ran the charts for a decade now. It's the fall off season. That's what it is. J. Cole's next project is called The Fall Off. Every song that J. Cole and even Drake has even hopped on has not hit the same ever since Kendrick Lamar came through and did what he did. Caused devastation. Now these cats don't even know what to rap about no more. You got Drake going over here doing Wagwan Delilah. Bro, you not Jamaican?
So is it a Jamaican white person song? I'm so confused.
Good ass question. That's a good mother question. Okay?
Oh wow.
For real. But ultimately, it's kind of like, bro, what is J. Cole and Drake really doing? Because at this point, it just seems like Kendrick Lamar has his hand on the game.
How J. Cole get put in it?
Because J. Cole dropped a song. I forget the name of the song, but it was so many different YouTubers doing reactions like, bro, this ain't it, J. Cole. I forget the name of the record.
Are you feeling that way because of the reactors, or are you feeling that way because you really don't like the song?
I actually listened to it, and I'm like, J. Cole, you could have chose a better way to go about this. He's using auto-tune and stuff like that. It's just like, they all took the L. And that's what I'm saying. J. Cole has been preparing for the fall-off. So if this is the fall-off, you might as well go ahead and do it now.
It's the Kendrick Lamar effect.
It's the Kendrick Lamar effect.
Boogeyman.
The boogeyman.
Well, I'm sure right now everybody is waiting and is highly anticipating what Kendrick is going to do next. His next drop, his next music video, his next concert.
Whatever he got
whatever
on
it is,
forever.
people it could break records.
Yeah. Somebody said they think that Kendrick Lamar did Drake like how Eminem did Machine Gun Kelly. Then he changed a different genre of music.
Sheesh.
He doing something. But Drake gonna come back with a song for the ladies. He gonna have another song for the hip hop artists.
Will people really care?
Run for your life.
Maybe at this point.
Hey,
run for your life.
Maybe at this point Drake should take care.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all for that pop culture report. Being jamming.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice.
I was keeping it juicy, y'all.
Hey, look, when we come back, we going to talk about that school board meeting. Also, we got Hunter Biden on trial, and we got Fauci having to answer some questions. We're going to talk about it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Carrie, where's Tory Lowe and Dr. Ken at? I'm trying to knock these commercials out.
How am I supposed to know, Sherwin?
Well, I'm about to do their parts because my impressions are on point anyway. This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon, and I want you to download the Truth app in the Google Play Store and Apple Store so you can never miss my show or any of the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Really, Kyle?
Sherwin, you are crazy.
Sherwin, your impression of me is horrible. Move. Give me my mic. I guess I'll just repeat what Sherwin said. Go to the Google Play Store or Apple Store to download the 1017 The Truth app today so you can take the home of Milwaukee Black Talk with you wherever you are.
Can't listen live? Download the new 1017 The Truth app on your smartphone today to catch up on all your favorite shows. Search 1017 The Truth on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store so you don't miss out on any of the action.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
Listen to the home of the 5K Gruber Cash Giveaway. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is your 1017 The Truth News Update.
I'm Julian Johnson. Superintendent of Milwaukee Public Schools Dr. Keith Posley has officially resigned amidst an ongoing financial scandal concerning delayed financial documents. Posley's resignation was passed unanimously early Tuesday morning by the Board of School Directors after a meeting that went nearly 8.5 hours long in between outbursts from the public.
That's 7 ayes. The motion passes.
Now former Superintendent Dr. Keith Posley will use his final moments in the position to offer a thank you.
I just want to get this opportunity to say thank you. And to the board, thank you for trusting in me to serve the Milwaukee Public Schools. Thank you.
Eduardo Galvin will fill in while the district searches for an interim superintendent. MPS Board President Marva Herndon says terms of Posley's resignation will be made public today. Marquette University research fellow Alan Borsick tells WTMJ's Wisconsin's Morning News MPS has a lot of tough questions to answer as they look ahead.
How do we get stabilized and focused on improving the whole situation for Milwaukee kids, because it's really so listless and so drifting at the moment. So they need a whole team to come in and say it's a new day, and that's not going to be a simple order.
Borsick adds it would be unpopular politically if MPS pays Posley for the final year of his contract. Details on his resignation are expected today. Family of 19-year-old Sade Robinson has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Maxwell Anderson, the man charged with killing and dismembering her. Robinson's estate and her mother, Sheena Scarborough, are seeking damages from Anderson for emotional distress. They're also asking for proceeds from the sale of Anderson's home last month. The lawsuit alleges Robinson was killed at Anderson's home on South 39th Street. Robinson's family also alleges Anderson has a history of violence that included a conviction for a 2019 battery disorderly conduct charge. The Bridge Project giving thousands of dollars to moms in their final weeks of pregnancy in Milwaukee. The first cohort of the program receiving the initial round of payments this month, and each participant will receive $15,750 over the 2-year initiative, all funded by the Zilber Family Foundation. Applications are still open, and some eligibility requirements include being 18 years or older and being 23 weeks pregnant or less when applying. For more information, visit the Bridge Project website. This has been your news update. The Tory Lowe Show continues on 1017 The Truth.
We need each other.
That's facts.
I need my sisters. I need my brothers out here.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and for all the bootlickers, may you die 1,001.
The place for the realest conversations.
Tory Lowe want all the action, or you want all the smoke? Oh, I'm with all that smoke too, man.
I didn't see Ron Johnson. He trash. Chisholm is trash. How the hell you here to help us and your kids are dying in the street?
I understand that this is Milwaukee and everyone believes that if someone say something, it's snitching. It's not.
I don't care if it's the past. If you see the pastor ain't acting right, you check that fool. Where's the results?
Talking topics that need to be highlighted and discussed in our communities.
Would you trade places with a black person?
Yeah, sure. No, I would not.
Have you ever said the N-word? Come on, be the truth. We on the truth.
Unfiltered and unfazed. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth and the Truth app.
The reason I believe the racism is getting worse is because whites know that they will be outnumbered in about 20 to 21 years. They're going to be outnumbered.
Hey, Tory, man. How are you doing, brother? I'm actually from India. We brown people can totally relate with you. Sometimes it's like, did that just happen to me?
We have to not let the government mind efforts either.
That cop ain't never been brought to the public because he ain't normal, and he may not even exist no more.
Say no more. Release the video.
So you keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're going to take over this talk radio, man. Just keep on focusing on what you're focusing on. I wish you a lot of love.
God bless you, brother.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Tory Lowe.
White people go crazy. Justice Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the queen, the advocate, the author in the building. Elizabeth Brown in studio, in the house.
No diggity, no doubt.
Hey, we was in the house last night.
We definitely was in the house last night. It was packed. Salute to all the, educators, the parents, the community. Truth Nation showed up and showed out, as we always do, about that action.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now. When the people come together, things can happen.
Ain't nothing we can't do. The impossible becomes possible. Deacon Tory Lowe. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be a deacon. It was a part of my life where everybody called me Deacon Lowe.
Look here, Deacon Troy. I'm just trying to pass the collection plate. You know what I'm saying?
But salute to everybody.
Yes.
That came out last night. It was a packed house.
It was.
They didn't arrest nobody. They didn't take nobody off the podium.
They did not. They didn't even attempt. So salute to MPD because they had several police officers there, and they try to weaponize them to try to,
get rid of people that they want.
Stop individuals from speaking their truth. But in reality, they stood down, and things went well because, again, every parent has a right. Every parent, every property owner, everybody should have a concern, and their voice should be heard due to the fact of understanding that they were advocating for our money in public. And while they was advocating for our money, Keith Posley, the board, and the rest of these individuals knew that this paperwork that was needed to be done was done while they was advocating for our money, and they know it wasn't done.
Right.
So the disrespect was real.
And the deception.
Look here.
And to me, you know, like I said, you got the highest paid.
Come on, lowest grades.
With the lowest grades.
Come on.
How?
You said that.
And mathematically, it's almost
impossible.
Ridiculous.
But I mean, it goes with America. Again,
Hey.
most educated, most unemployed. Don't none of it go together. But in reality, what people don't understand, when we hear people talk about the youth. These are the so-called professionals, trained professionals that's failing. You know, when you look at their resume, I'm talking about it meets every criteria. But you're not doing your damn job. Keith Posey said 34 years he's been in MPS. This man is a millionaire. Just on the couple of years that he was making the 300 and something, but he been in getting money off of MPS for 30-something years.
Well, you saying he made over $1 million.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I believe that. But what I'm saying is, when we were talking last night, when you have that many people disgruntled, and then you have people coming in to interfere, and to run interference for the superintendent.
Correct.
You saw that too.
Oh yeah, his pastor came.
All the games was playing last night. All the cards was on the table last night.
All the main characters who was trying to that's usually under the sheet or behind the curtain. They was all out last night.
And today,
he
resigned. Or we seeing articles that he's resigning.
Correct.
I guess he goes to June 30th.
Yeah, after a 5-hour closed meeting, which should have been public because it was our public dollars that cleared in his bank account. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
For all of the board members that agreed to go into a closed session, not in front of the people.
Well,
again, if the people elected him, why is it closed now? It wasn't closed when y'all was begging for our money.
I just want to know what the severance package is. I wonder is the severance package going to be made public?
I just want to know where.
Oh, I guess DJ Brother Z got his
where
got something for us.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm just saying, like when you talk about,
I want to know where the charge is at.
He's receiving $160,000
in severance. Okay, $160,000.
Imagine what his pension is. He said 34 years he been with MPS. Oh, he's sitting pretty.
He sent it to the Well, like I said, he got a an exiting package.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
He gonna be all right.
Of course, he's gonna be all right.
He gonna be all right. But what we need to do is take that energy and continue to clean house.
All facts.
Because it's like a domino effect.
For real.
Now we got to see who else needs to be checked or addressed.
All facts.
Because just because they got rid of the superintendent, that some of the things that made the school system fail is still lingering.
It's bigger than Keith Posley because the chief finance director, she make $180-something thousand a year as well. Again, administratively, all of them was getting paid, failing to do their job. On top of the fact, when you look at how things transpired, I want to know, is there criminal charges? Because we need the audit. We need to find out, follow the money. Everybody need to be charged because in reality, now they're saying there's a third party that's going to come in, and manage what it was the first and the second party didn't do.
Hey.
And who footing that bill? We are.
That's all on our dime.
It's definitely on our dime. And he's getting, $80 an hour? They said $48,000 that he about to receive that's going to come out of our pocket, Tory. Top of the fact that the federal dollars, that if the school don't get a federal dollars, that's on the taxpayers as well.
And that's from not submitting the paperwork to the state. Now, what bothers me the most is that we went for the superintendent.
Oh, yeah.
But I saw other ideas that we're going to have to address.
Yes.
Because when parents speak out,
that part.
MPS is a largely black.
Yes, it is.
Public school system.
Yes, it is.
So when people who are non-black,
come on,
they need to sit back and listen to
sit down and shut up.
Parents.
For real.
And sometimes I see that certain ideas like the union.
Yep.
And some of the rest of the board members didn't look like me.
No, they were European.
But yet certain people from these unions and that were on the outskirts that kids may not even go to MPS, that they make money in MPS,
Yes.
they had a lot to say.
Of course, because they got a lot of control, and she made that clear.
But, and it's a video going viral of you
It
dealing with
is.
somebody
Yes.
that spoke out against a parent.
Correct.
And you had to put her in her place.
Look, had to get Karen together ASAP because she was out of line and she was out of order.
We got some audio on this. Let's listen.
Sit down and shut up. Sit down and shut up. The next time you address a black man, you won't have a problem. Have a seat. That's what you can do. Have a seat. You don't run nothing. You don't run nothing. You don't run nothing. Shut up. Go on now.
Hey. Shut up.
And sit down.
And sit down.
Hurry up and shut up and sit down.
It's going viral on the internet right now.
As it should, though. She was very disrespectful to a black father who's representing our children. And at the end of the day, seeing spaces and places where they talk about black men don't show up, black men don't take care of their kids, black men don't do this and black men don't do that. But when the black men come and they speak their mind, these white women want to weaponize the police against them from speaking up.
Hey, look. We're going to continue this conversation. If you want to join the conversation, 833-212-1017. If you was at the school board meeting last night,
tap in.
I want to hear how you felt about it, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's two agencies in our city on the north side that's mainly dealing with us that are failing because of mismanagement.
Yeah.
We don't even know where the finances is going.
That part.
And the black face is in the front of these agencies, but there are none.
They're controlled
in the background that's skating right now.
That part.
And I say skating because we got Keith Posley on the auction block last night. We got him up in front of everybody, and we told them to fire him. He resigned.
Facts.
But it's other ideas that's non-black that contributed to what we saw.
That part.
And they are behind the scenes.
That part. Yeah, the puppet masters.
And it will be addressed.
It definitely will be
I'm
addressed.
doing my research.
We definitely doing ours.
And when I get my research together,
we coming.
It's not over.
It's up.
It's not over, because to me, they will put a black face in the front.
Immediately.
And then the money, we'll get so geeked up about the black face being
in the front.
Resigning.
Come on.
And then things go back to normal. They just put up another face. But see, we got to start digging up the root of the tree.
Yes.
And the sickness in MPS is rooted in many different other areas other than the superintendent.
Sure is. Real deep. Talking about retaliation. We talking about, you know what I'm saying, the bulliness that goes on, how they try to weaponize the police against the parents. After we done paid all our money, you not going to tell me to shut up because my money talking.
Facts. Hey, once again, these are largely black children.
Correct.
And when you saw the attitudes of non-black people.
Against the black parents.
Against the black parent. Saying that they control this.
She stood up and said she control this. She sure
That's
said
what she
it.
said.
Them was her words. And like I told her, you don't run nothing but your mouth.
Hey, look, I knew once she said that, I saw Liz.
Hey.
I went and grabbed my phone. I already knew. Because I said, oh.
Look here.
Oh, wow.
Just for the record.
I hurried up. I pulled my phone up. I couldn't hit. You know how you don't have to go through the phone, that you can just go straight to the camera. I didn't even look. I didn't even dial in no numbers to unlock the code.
King.
I went straight to record.
She pissed me off immediately because I had just seen them put a black man out. And this white woman and her so-called best friend, you know, they tried to, you know, because the black man was actually talking to a white man that was with her. And she took it up. But they had just removed a black man, the white woman that's with her that's supposed to be her best friend. Yeah. And I know who you are. They removed a black parent.
Right.
Me and you seen that with our own eyes.
I saw them.
Correct.
Matter of fact, they were sitting by me. I don't know how. Salute to, all right, Truth Nation. I'm going to tell you how it happened. because when I came in around like a little bit after 6.
6, yeah.
So the top part was full.
Facts.
And so I just went to the bottom because we did the call to action. So I went into the flow room, and Winky Blue was down there.
Come on, Winky Blue. Salute.
Winky Blue was down there talking loud. They couldn't hear. They couldn't hear in the overflow room because Winky gonna be talking. People telling us,
Salute, Wink.
Winky talking to me, and people going, shh, shh, we can't hear. But Winky went upstairs, came back down. Matter of fact, before he went upstairs, he told me, "Hey, Tory, you talking?" I said, "No, it's full upstairs."
Right.
I guess I'll just be a part of the overflow. I just wanted to be here. I just wanted my presence to be here.
Right.
He went and got a piece of paper, said, fill this out, went upstairs. Somehow he got a seat. Somehow my seat next to what I would think, I don't know who these people were.
Right.
But they
We
was
didn't know
involved
then.
in, well,
I know
I don't
now.
know, but they
I
was
know
involved in a
who
lot
it
of
is.
shenanigans.
Correct.
They was involved in a
All
lot of
whites.
shenanigans, yeah. So I was placed right next to them, and you was down on the end.
On the other end.
Just so we can see
what's
behind
really
the
going
scenes.
on. Yes. And we seen it all.
And the lady who got up to remove the black male, she was sitting next to me, and somebody, one of the whistleblowers.
Oh, yeah.
One of the whistleblowers was talking about how things were being mismanaged.
Correct.
And I said, oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
And she looked at me like, that's Tory.
Yeah.
Or she recognized
the lights
that,
went off because your hair was cut.
My hair was
cut. So they didn't know that was
yes,
you.
I walked in with my hair cut yesterday.
Facts.
So they probably didn't know who I was.
Facts.
Man.
All facts. But we know now.
Hey.
And when I tell you Truth Nation is bigger than moving Keith Posley, we got to gut the whole building and surrounding.
Hey. We got some callers, 833-212-1017. Talk to text, 833-212-1017. And we got some people in the chat as we go live on 1017 The Truth. On YouTube, we got a lot of people chiming into the conversation. We're going to head to the lines. James, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Good afternoon, Tory and Liz.
Salute.
It was great to see y'all at the event last night.
Pow!
And I probably was the gentleman that you saw walking out because I was talking to the Black Teacher Union president. Because when I was sitting in the row, the sister, it was a group of white male teachers in green shirts.
Yep.
And they were in the back, and they was doing like a whole bunch of racial undertone and stuff.
See?
So I turned
Handling the
around and I was
people
like, hey, man. Yep. So I was like, let the people speak. You know, everybody have their right to speak. So they was in the back. You know how you do like spoken words where you snap your fingers?
Correct.
They kept doing that every time a black person would go up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, yeah, this is one ghetto event. Only thing I want to happen is just the contract gets signed. So I turned around and now I just looked at them. And then it was like, what? And I was like, come on, man. These people, I mean, we spent a lot of money for you to be sitting up here talking like that.
Come on.
And I was like, that's the reason why we had the problems in the school that we have now. So then I said, you know what? F it. I'm going to leave because I'm going to go to jail. So then there was a sister. She was like, no, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. They don't run nothing. They work for us. So I'm like, cool. So then I saw the black chick walk in, and I was like, let me talk to you for a minute, sister. And I sat down, and I was like, hey, you know, the people that you represent, you know, they very racist. You should hear some of the stuff that they said. She gave me a look, and then she was like, no, that's y'all. That's y'all. And I was like, no, it's not. I said, you know, huh?
I said, I know who you talking about.
I'm sorry, Liz. What'd you say?
I said, I know who you talking about.
And she was like, that's y'all. That's y'all. And I was like, so then, So then I was like, you know what? It's about to go south. Then a white lady came up, and she was like, sir, get out of her face.
Yeah, that was
Amy. And I was like, I'm just talking to the sister. I'm just talking to the sister. So then I looked at the officer, and the officer was like, well, she wants you out of her face. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave because this is an embarrassment to the black people that y'all are in our buildings teaching our kids, and y'all got these racial undertones with, you know, only thing y'all care about is y'all money. So then I just got up and left. I just couldn't deal with it anymore.
And you said something when you passed me. You said something about how they was, you know, how you didn't like what was going on. And I heard you say that on the way out.
That's exactly what I said, brother.
And so
that's exactly what I said. And I just, man, like I said, the brother, I think his name's Jamal, and his wife, man, I just love that they just in there and they just holding people accountable. And these white people that's not from our community have to understand that just because we're loud and we're not using the right language don't mean that we're all the
What's
threat.
the right language?
And that's all I got to say about it.
When you have concerns, I'm going to tell you right now, you don't have to understand my frustration because you already in there. You already know what the frustration is. You're trying to suppress it.
Facts.
They weren't trying to feel the empathy.
No.
They were trying to suppress.
Yes.
So
oppress
right.
is what they were trying to do. Because in reality, you don't have to understand what we saying, but you gonna respect it because these are children. And the only reason you got a job and thinking you running something, you know what I'm saying? Because the way she stepped out of line with a black man, the goal was to weaponize the police against him. What we were seeing all night. But in reality, all I'm gonna tell you, if you saying you are white allies, I'm gonna need you get in the background.
Well, especially when it comes to...
And white women quit addressing black men.
Well, especially when it comes to situations concerning our children.
Correct.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't like what I was seeing, but I was recording. So, like, I know how to get it done. Y'all got the right one.
That part.
See, I ain't going to do all that. I'm going to get you for real. And I'm going to make sure that your job is challenged because when you talking to the people and they're having an issue, it's got to be something wrong. You got a room full of disgruntled people.
Yes.
So you're going to get in there and try to be divisive?
As if they didn't have a reason to be disgruntled.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying? We talking about $1.5 billion budget. We're talking about individuals, like the one sister said, she making payment arrangements for her land taxes right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, who are you?
Like I said, no empathy, but you making money off the black
Off
community.
our children.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we got some callers on the line. We got some chat. We got some talk to text. We're going to try to get to it all when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's that time of the year, Truth Nation, for our Truth Walk Against Violence. Violence is a problem which impacts all of us, but together we can make a difference. This is why I need you to join me and the Truth team on Saturday, July 20th from 9 to noon for our second annual Walk Against Violence. Enough is enough. Now it's time to bring an end to senseless violence in our community and encourage a safer Milwaukee for us all. Join our Walk Against Violence on Saturday, July 20th. Visit 1017thetruth.com and sign up today. Together, we can bring an end to violence.
Enough is enough.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know whether it's a new home or a new car. You've worked hard to achieve your dreams, and we work hard to protect them so you can enjoy the utmost peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Are you tired of renting and giving money to a landlord? Come to the June 15th event at North Division High School from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. where you can speak to Axe Housing coaches about home ownership, listen to keynote speakers, and meet their banking partners. Get started by going to axehousing.org and clicking on virtual orientation. You can also register for the event there too. Visit axehousing.org today to register. That's axehousing.org.
You are listening to the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
War with my blood, if it's beef, we gon' take it out. Mac 90 with a 50, put it down. Ain't no scary out here, but it's for real. Catch you lacking, ain't no playing, we gon' end it here. I done shot it out with the best, but I'm still
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. We still talking about what happened last night. The community showed up.
They did. Salute.
It was packed.
It was overpacked. What was crazy to me though, how they had the 3 front rows that was by the
closer to the superintendent.
Yeah, they had all of those seats emptied.
Just in case.
And had people, going downstairs. But again.
Well, we got some audio about what was going on last night. Let's listen.
My name is Elizabeth Brown, and I'm here, again, a concerned citizen of the failure, not only of this board, Keith Posley, the head. I don't understand how y'all making closed sessions. It wasn't closed when y'all was asking for our tax dollars. I'm trying to understand as a board, and especially Keith Posley, because you've been in the system 21 years. We know the malfeasance that's happening not only with you, but this city in totality. All the bootlickers and the code switchers. Every last one of y'all that's getting paid. 8 months of the paperwork not being done when you got rid of Aisha Carr. We can't go without paying our rent or our mortgage for 8 months without getting evicted. At the end of the day, anybody who can stand next to you and anybody else that's smiling while our children are suffering, you deserve, not only every last one of y'all need to be fired, because at the end of the day, our children are failing. And so everybody, every last one of y'all board members who claim you didn't know, you should have known, because that's your damn job to know. So in reality, Keith Posley, we shouldn't have to fire you or ask you to leave. You should have been gone. Due to the facts that this buddy system in Milwaukee of all you bootlickers and code switchers.
Bootlick.
At the end of the day, all of these people that's standing for you, they just as guilty as you is. And at the end of the day, if you really want to know, we want you gone. No more playing games. Say bye-bye to the bad guy in this whole damn board, because all of y'all failed our children.
Hey, that's Elizabeth Brown at the meeting.
Yeah.
At the meeting last night.
No doubt.
And the thing is, when we talk about being active and being out here in the community, many times an entity as big as MPS,
come on,
this is just the beginning.
It is.
This is not it. Like,
no.
a lot of y'all gonna go home and go to sleep. Oh, he resigned. No, it's other ideas that have to be addressed.
Come on.
And we gonna call them out.
Yes.
We working on making sure that we have certain informations, because certain things took place during that meeting to let me know that it's not only the superintendent.
No.
It's other agencies and ideas attached to this.
Yes.
And if we gonna clear it out,
we need to clear it all out. We got to remove the cancer.
Remove
of course.
it. We got to go in.
Oh yeah, for surgery.
And look,
surgery time.
And I'm gonna tell you, it never been a better time than now, because they didn't already took your money.
Come on.
They didn't. You already paid.
Come on.
You already didn't gave them your money.
All facts.
But now it's time, since you didn't pay for it, now it's time to uproot the tree.
All facts. And like I stated last night, in reality, again, with our community, we are a loving people. We are a caring people. We are a trusting people.
Right.
And when we hire people, we trust them to do their damn job. But now here we are with these individuals with the titles, behind it, and the letters behind their names, who ain't doing a damn thing. Not only do we have to do our regular jobs to pay our bills and take care of our kids, but now we got to micromanage y'all. Because in reality, black folks know what it's like to be micromanaged, to be watched while they walking around the store. So we don't do that to other people. When we allow these individuals, we trust them to do the job they tell us they gonna do. But it's a damn shame when we, as working people, got to get off work to go back to work to watch you manage our money, who you told us that you was going to do right by our children. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this man asked for our money and knew the paperwork wasn't done.
Hey, that's what they do, though. Deception. That's what all this was. And it was a money grab.
Man.
And they got the money.
Oh, yeah, the money is got.
The money already didn't went through. They already didn't got it counted for.
Hey.
And some people was trying to figure out how can we get it back.
And the woman that's the chief finance woman who make $180,000, she's still sitting pretty.
Right. But we just going to have to start peeling the layer back. This is the beginning. If y'all want to fight for MPS, Posley was the first domino.
Oh, facts.
But it's multiple dominoes that need to fall in this process. And I'm here for it.
Me too.
I'm here for it. Because if we gonna do it, let's do it all the way.
Let's do it right.
Let's go all the way in. Let's get surgical.
Because the cancer didn't spread it.
Hey, because that was the first. Thank God that we were able to come together and let our self express how we want to express ourselves.
And see it.
And actually see what it looks like when we come together. But now it's time to go in. Put the gloves on. It's time to put the boots on. And it's time to load up the troops. And it's time to make sure that we check all the agencies surrounding this.
Facts. Because at the end of the day, it's our money.
Jamel, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in. How
y'all doing today?
Salute, King.
I'm good. First of all, I want to thank y'all for activating y'all community yesterday to come out and join us in this fight with MPS.
How? I
also want to personally thank Liz for stepping in the gap last night when the white lady tried to get up and verbally attack me for confronting one of her little white peers.
Salute, King.
Let me also thank my wife, Angela Harris, Black Educators Caucus, Micah, and the anti-racist white educators for laying the foundation for the work that we've been doing. Now that we have the community's attention, we need y'all to stay engaged in this process. As y'all could see last night, the whiteness that oozes out of that building from across the street of the school board has run roughshod on our community and controlled the power and the conversations in that room now for far too long. What y'all witnessed last night was just a small sampling of what those white folks have, and their counterparts is some black faces involved in their shenanigans as well. Because now the interim president of the teachers union is a black woman. But she, like we say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, and she ain't kinfolk. But beyond that, this whole thing with Posley and MPS and all of these things, y'all right on the money. He is just the tip of the iceberg. We have to remove a lot of these top-level positions. We have to put more pressure, if not remove some of these board members, because the teachers union controls 5 board members as it stands today. They have the majority, and that's what's led us to this moment where our community is now in a deeper financial crisis. While a lot of people have sat by and watched this, there was a lot of conversation last night, and there's been a lot of conversation online about how people conducted themselves.
Yes.
Me being one of them, let me tell you, if I'm gonna be the first one to say it, if me using profanity is a bridge too far for you to get down with what we trying to do, that's not my problem.
Period.
Okay, and for those that wanted to stand on the side of Posley as character witnesses and try to fight for this man, where were y'all? Where were y'all 5 years ago when we were in that room with pastors, children, mothers, fathers, teachers, and numerous other community members talking nice, using proper language, being open and honest, and flat out begging these people to move into a direction of change, when all we met were deaf ears, silence, and oppression? So miss me with the respectability politics. Y'all can go pray about it more, but like you were mentioned earlier, Tory, in your comments talking about some other things, a prayer without action is what?
It's
dead on arrival. And they ain't been working because I ain't seen them.
Hey, salute to you, King. Salute to your wife. And if you can, give DJ Brother Z your information, because I definitely want to link with you so we can move forward.
All right. Hey, look, like I said, this is something that when we talk about our community, when we talk about our children,
yes,
they'll give you something.
Oh, yeah.
To make you go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, what upset me the most is that they was taking people and the police was handling people rough.
Man.
Because they didn't like what they were saying.
Facts.
And when people get emotional, especially in our community, you got us on a timer.
That part.
But the frustration goes back for years.
Again.
And you got my frustration locked into 2 minutes.
Come on.
Some people don't know how to put their words together in 2 minutes long enough to really express how they feel. But I'll tell you this, it's a new day.
It is.
And thank you to the officers that were there.
Correct.
Because a lot of them
they did not
talk to me when I came in. They was like,
salute
hey, Tory, they listened to the show. So salute. Because people got a chance to speak.
Yes.
And like I said, when you're talking about something that's been going on for years, and it involves our money, and our taxes
children,
are going up.
Come on. In reality, Tory, when we sitting here and we talking about this, what people don't understand, again, they only gave us 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, per the rules of these school board and public meetings, we were supposed to have 2 minutes and 30 seconds per agenda. They put the agendas together and only gave us 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but they allowed Keith Posley, pastor, to talk.
Goodness.
I'm talking about they allowed his pastor to go on and go on. But the question that I have for the pastor, how much is that 10% of that $302,000 that he giving for tithes?
Allegedly, if he even paying.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, when we come back, we got White Widow on the lines. We got some talk to text. We got some chat. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Come escape to Lake Lawn Resort. Enjoy stunning lakeside views, on-site golf, award-winning spa, and numerous dining options, including 1878 on the lake. Dive into the pools, explore water sports, or relax by the lakeside fire pits. Experience Lake Lawn Resort's newly renovated guest rooms, part of a multi-million-dollar upgrade for ultimate comfort and luxury. Whether it's a romantic getaway, family vacation, or corporate retreat, Lake Lawn Resort has it all. Book your stay at Lake Lawn Resort today and discover the perfect blend of adventure and relaxation.
For the brave men and women of our United States military, it's been said, some gave all, but all gave some. Here at Tayback Law, we honor these sacrifices by working to ensure veterans receive the benefits they're entitled to. I'm Jim Brzezinski, partner and VA-accredited representative at Tayback Law. If you're a vet and have been wrongfully denied or feel that your condition was not properly evaluated by the VA, visit taybackattorneys.com to set up a free evaluation. At Tayback Law, we fight for those who fought for us. Contact Tayback for the payback. taybackattorneys.com.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Dr. Ken Harris with his truth.
We're at a turning point in Milwaukee's political history as we go towards the end of this year and into 2025. The choices we make now will have a lasting impact on our city in the future. The impending financial difficulties necessitate a cooperative strategy that unites every aspect of our society to create long-term fixes. There has never been any question about the tenacity and the spirit of Milwaukeeans, and it is this strength that we need to utilize more than ever. Our future depends on creative problem solving, utilizing cross-border alliances, and being dedicated to making sure that all Milwaukeeans' voices, especially those of the historically marginalized, are acknowledged and heard during the policymaking process. Prioritizing equitable development will ensure that long-standing imbalances are addressed and economic growth will benefit all Milwaukee citizens. You know, it's essential to make investments in Milwaukee's public services, infrastructure, educational systems in order to both prevent the budget crisis and create a more robust and energetic city. Now, as we traverse these obstacles, let us never forget that our community is our most valuable resource. And by working together, we can overcome any challenge and create a future that embodies Milwaukee's greatest qualities, which are resilience, being inclusive, and being a successful city.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. It can't change overnight. But we gotta start somewhere. Might as well go ahead, start here. We done had a hell of a year. I'ma make it count while I'm here. God is the only man I fear. They training officers, the killers, then shooting protesters with these rubber bullets. They regular people. I know that they feel it.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers D on the ones and twos. The Queen, the author, the advocate, Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey yo.
We've been talking about what happened last night at the school board meeting, and we got so much to peel back, I guess.
Oh, no doubt.
To peel it back because it's an onion.
It's definitely an onion,
and it's a lot of
people
layers.
crying. Yeah.
In the chat, Happy Darky says, "How is Dr. Posley? How is Dr. Posley a fall guy? He and his team made a decision not to present quarterly and annual financial reports in accord with the legal accounting practices, not once, but twice in years. Keith Posley is not a fall guy. He went along with the union scheme because he would personally benefit from it financially. He made a choice. Now he's held accountable for those choices.
Hey, ain't no honor among thieves. And like I said, in reality, a lot of these people, black faces, white feelings, is put in these seats because they know that they willing to turn their head and cipher the money out because everybody hands getting greased. The people that's really doing the work not getting paid, and the people that's not doing the work, they the one getting all the money. Because when we had all the, the lunch ladies and, the people that clean the buildings whose jobs they were trying to cut, while Keith Posley was getting big money, like I said, the chief financial officer, all the administration is paid. But they wasn't making those cuts. They was making cuts for the little people.
White Widow, you're on a new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Wow, what a blast. I'm so glad to see that it popped off finally. Finally, you pushed the people to the point, and that's great. But you know what's really sad is that Posley was allowed to resign. I was a union official, and trust me, my union went into federal trusteeship because it was so corrupt. The feds took it over about 6 years ago, the biggest union at the time, the UAW General Motors. So, yes, there's corrupt unions all over the place. Christian Small, the black man who organized Amazon and took on the monster, he didn't join any union. He created his own. So, yes, the union is corrupt. It's bull that they allowed Posley to resign because if he would have been terminated, his pension and his health care, his life insurance, and all the other things would have went out the window, and that's what should have happened. How does anybody go 8 months? If it was a corporation or a company, the man would have been terminated. How do you go with fiscal improprieties and now he resigns? So what happens? They open the books. What gets me is the arrogance that these people weren't even smart enough to cook the books. And I believe they were cooked prior to. But the arrogance, was it so bad that they got to the point? And, that's what gets me. And now if they find fiscal improprieties with this individual, with Posley, he's already got a pension. That's ridiculous. That would have never happened in the corporate world. It shouldn't have happened. And I wouldn't have supported anybody who got terminated for that reason. So, number one. Number two, and let's not forget that older woman who was raked over the coals because of improprieties of monies a couple of years ago. She spent money on Bible studies and such. You remember that, Liz? You talked about it.
I did.
You said it's deeper than this because someone pulled that lady along because nobody thinks they can use those monies. They charged her with a felony because she was a first-time black alderperson. And yes, the white right is running it. I've been Milwaukee County Aging Disability Resource Center. You know what I went to with Smiley, a year and a half. I've yet from community care, eye care, my choice, These are the companies that Milwaukee County is contracting to help our people. I got 12, 13 business cards, not one person of color. And I asked my granddaughter, I said, Mia, what's it with all these white social workers, these dippies? She said, oh, Grandma, she said, you go in school, these white girls, they go, because she went to Greenfield, but she's not as white as she looks, trust me. She's my granddaughter. She can't be. But anyways, she goes and she says, I said, what is up? I said, I'm dealing with these white girls servicing Milwaukee County. She said, oh, yeah, all the white girls in high school, they go and they said, I'm going to be a social worker. And that's who's manning it. And the attitude, the arrogance, the lack of service, no call, no show after you sign the paperwork.
Correct.
And guess what? You're not even signing for health care that you got coming under Medicaid, state, and federal benefits under Medicare. You have to sign your money over.
All facts, no lies. All facts and no lies.
Look, we're going to run the break. And when we come back, I'm going to read some of this talk to text. We got people in the talk to text. We got people in the chat. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
What's good, y'all? This is 1017 The Truth's Telly Hughes, and I am Milwaukee. The goal of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is to provide a platform for citizens of Milwaukee and Truth Nation to have their voices heard about concerns that have daily, direct impact. So join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
It's 1017 The Truth, Sherwin Hughes, and you've heard me talk about the importance of home ownership and the generational wealth it can build. I understand the thought of going through the home buying process can be daunting, but my friends at Axe Housing have been helping people from Milwaukee turn their dreams of home ownership into reality for years. They have home buying coaches who will walk with you every step of the way, from getting your finances in order to getting pre-approved for a loan, searching for your home, and closing on it. They even have a great partnership with BMO Harris Bank, who offers the down payment assistance program where you can receive up to $16,000 toward home down payments. In addition, BMO has a community and home ownership advancement team who is passionate about serving the people of Milwaukee and have many resources for you to use, from their credit builder loan to their community home improvement loan. Let Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank be your one-stop shop for home ownership. Come and start your home ownership journey Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar. Visit axehousing.org today to register.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that a lot of life's firsts are better with help from American Family Insurance. Like your first home expansion or your first big lightning strike. There's a first for everything. Get the right home policy at the right price with the right help from American Family's agents. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Let's talk about everything so I can give it some closure. Waiting for the Grammys, Billboard charts, and I was riding around the local. Let's talk about how we done came up and they tried to fold us. Roddy really anti, they took it personal. What the was I supposed to do?
Truth Nation. Violence is a problem that affects us all, but together we can make a difference. The award-winning 1017 The Truth wants you to ignite positive change and bring awareness to the senseless violence occurring in our community. We need y'all to join us Saturday, July 20th, as we walk from Victory Over Violence Park down MLK Drive right to our studio right here on 3rd Street in front of the Mercury Hall. Over the next month, I'll be speaking with community leaders about how we can better provide resources and work as a community to rise up against the violence. If you want to join the fight to stop the violence, go to 1017thetruth.com right now to sign up for our walk against violence Saturday, July 20th. I need 1,000 people to sign up for this walk.
1,000 people.
I need 1,000 people to stand
in
the streets.
Totality with us.
Yeah, because
against violence, because we out here.
You know, this is the 2nd annual Walk Against Violence.
Yeah.
And I need 1,000 people to register. Go to 1017thetruth.com right now. Sign up your family, sign up your folks, get out, because like I said, this is going to be a long summer.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a long summer, and it's time for the people to get back in place.
Right.
We need to get in our rightful place so everybody else will know, again, if we all stay in our own lane, we won't have no traffic.
And the thing is, as advocates, we deal with a lot of violence just on a regular basis.
True.
But this is something that we have to do to challenge the ideas that people are out here talking about no snitching, things like that. When I started to walk from Milwaukee to Chicago, I was up against people in the community that wouldn't give information to the police. They would tell me.
Correct.
But I was up against like what we call codes.
Yep.
And we weren't getting things resolved.
Correct.
So I had to make our community, the bodies that were laying in our streets, a high priority.
Facts.
And I did, and you know, sometimes you got to walk for cancer, you got to walk for MS, you know, you got all these different walks. Well, we were losing lives, so I made a walk that was truly dedicated to fighting against what we call the senseless violence in our community.
Facts.
And so since then, I've been able to get information to resolve some of these things.
Salute to you for
so
that.
that's what the walk did. It changed the narrative on what we should do, because sometimes we have the wrong ideology when it comes to dealing with our neighborhoods.
You're correct.
And if you're using an ideology like, okay, I can't tell, and then you don't see that nobody's challenging that, then you're going to continue on that road.
Correct.
Well, now it's being challenged. If we're productive citizens, we got to do our job, because don't wait till it's your family to try to come out and say something. No, we work together as a community, as one, to resolve the ills in our community. And this is why it's so important that people come out to these things so the little kids can see the opposite of what they've been taught.
And they can feel protected, because, again, they haven't been. And in reality, like I said, you know, with this MPS is a mess thing, we have to understand that it's our children that's being miseducated. And when they're miseducated, they know that's the school to prison pipeline. Again, what we can't remember is it's the worst place to be black, and it's the worst place to raise a black child. So in reality, if they're not being educated, they're easily misled, and the penal system doors is wide open.
And I tell people, we're visionary people.
Yes.
That's why the gangs are winning, because they see a lot of people standing around and they think that, okay, when you talk about doing right, you don't see people gathering together in a certain way.
Facts.
That's why we got to gather. We got to have times where we show, hey, this is the way we have to go. And it's a lot of people over here.
Correct.
And you have protection. You have people working against this. You know, it may seem like a huge hill to climb.
It does.
But when we all do it together, then we could turn that molehill into rubber, you know, just break it all the way down, you know. And I think that many times we got to show. And we got to celebrate those that are out here fighting. And I'm not talking about no buddy stuff. I'm not talking about the buddy. I'm talking about us as residents, as people that are raising our families in these communities.
That's doing the work.
We got to be about that action. And we cannot be in our communities letting other people dictate what we're doing in our community. We got to take control. And that's when change comes.
Hey, black man, woman, and child, stand up.
Hey.
Salute.
Look, when we come back, I want to talk about what's going on with Hunter Biden.
Hey.
And I want to talk about what's going on with Fauci.
Hey, I want to hear what you said last night at the school board. That's what I want to hear.
Well, we're going to hear that when we get back. We got that in the, you know, we got that ready for Truth Nation.
That's what I want to hear. Yeah.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
Bringing all the smoke to you.
I love what you're doing, and this radio station is just like what it's called. It's the truth.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Get the beat of the Bucks straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend. Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson, a Bucks Plus audio production. Your weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks and conversations with the biggest names in basketball. This week, Marcus and his son Chris share stories of the late Bill Walton and catch up with former Buck John Henson. Find Here District now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcast.
More than 6 million kids in the U.S. have ADHD, and many aren't getting the support they need. At understood.org, we can help. Sometimes in class, the only thing your child can focus on are the thoughts racing through their head.
Why am I always falling behind? Why do I feel so alone? So different.
Your child is looking to you for answers. But as a parent, you probably have a lot of questions too. What should I do next? Where do I even start? At understood.org, we provide parents with the resources they need to help kids with ADHD thrive. Your child wants to thrive. Be the reason they do. Visit understood.org/the reason to get started.
My name is Ariel. When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without my high school diploma. My entire life changed when I took a chance and got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I pushed through all the challenges.
Ariel, your success proves that what I'm doing as a teacher has real meaning.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Get the truth and nothing but the truth with Sherwin Hughes every weekday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on 1017 FM, 1510 a.m. WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is your 1017 The Truth News Update.
I'm Julian Johnson. Superintendent of Milwaukee Public Schools Dr. Keith Posley has officially resigned amidst an ongoing financial scandal concerning delayed financial documents. Posley's resignation was passed unanimously early Tuesday morning by the Board of School Directors after a meeting that went nearly 8.5 hours long in between outbursts from the public.
That's 7 ayes. The motion passes.
Now former Superintendent Dr. Keith Posley will use his final moments in the position to offer a thank you.
I just want to get this opportunity to say thank you. And to the board, thank you for trusting in me to serve the Milwaukee Public Schools. Thank you.
Eduardo Galvin will fill in while the district searches for an interim superintendent. MPS Board President Marva Herndon says terms of Posley's resignation will be made public today. Marquette University Research Fellow Alan Borsick tells WTMJ's Wisconsin's Morning News MPS has a lot of tough questions to answer as they look ahead.
How do we get stabilized and focused on improving the whole situation for Milwaukee kids, because it's really so listless and so drifting at the moment. So they need a whole team to come in and say it's a new day And that's not going to be a simple order.
Borsick adds it would be unpopular politically if MPS pays Posley for the final year of his contract. Details on his resignation are expected today. Family of 19-year-old Sade Robinson has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Maxwell Anderson, the man charged with killing and dismembering her. Robinson's estate and her mother, Sheena Scarborough, are seeking damages from Anderson for emotional distress. They're also asking for proceeds from the sale of Anderson's home last month. The lawsuit alleges Robinson was killed at Anderson's home on South 39th Street. Robinson's family also alleges Anderson has a history of violence that included a conviction for a 2019 battery disorderly conduct charge. The Bridge Project giving thousands of dollars to moms in their final weeks of pregnancy in Milwaukee. The first cohort of the program receiving the initial round of payments this month, and each participant will receive $15,750 over the 2-year initiative, all funded by the Zilber Family Foundation. Applications are still open, and some eligibility requirements include being 18 years or older and being 23 weeks pregnant or less when applying. For more information, visit the Bridge Project website. This has been your news update. The Tory Lowe Show continues on 1017 The Truth.
We need each other.
That's facts.
I need my sisters. I need my brothers out here.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and for all the bootlickers, may you die 1,001.
The place for the realest conversations.
Tory Lowe want all the action, or you want all the smoke? Oh, this man, I'm with all that smoke too, man.
I didn't see Ron Johnson. He trash. Chisholm is trash. How the hell you here to help us and your kids are dying in the street?
I understand that this is Milwaukee and everyone believes that if someone says something, it's snitching. It's not.
I don't care if it's the pastor. If you see the pastor ain't acting right, you check that fool. Where's the results?
Talking topics that need to be highlighted and discussed in our communities.
Would you trade places with a black person?
Sure, no, I would not.
Have you ever said the N-word? Come on, be the truth. We on the truth.
Unfiltered and unfazed. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth and the Truth app.
The reason I believe the racism is getting worse is because whites know that they will be outnumbered in about 20 to 21 years. They're going to be outnumbered.
Hey, Tory, man, how are you doing, brother? I'm actually from India. We brown people can totally relate with you. Sometimes it's like, did that just happen to me?
We have to not let the government mind us either.
That cop ain't never been brought to the public because he ain't normal, and he may not even exist no more.
Say no more. Release the video.
You know, you keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're going to take over this talk radio, man. Just keep on focusing on what you're focusing on. I wish you a lot of love.
God bless you, brother.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Tory Lowe.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. We got the queen, the author, the advocate, Elizabeth Brown.
Hey.
In the building.
Yeah.
The fire starter.
Come on,
the flamethrower.
I was trying to put the fires out.
Hey, Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Really?
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a lot of people that are relieved that Keith Posley is no longer around. He resigned. Mm-hmm. He was able to walk away with a little golden parachute.
Yeah, which is, man, look, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
But we got work. We still got work.
We still got work to do. And I'll tell you this, I appreciate everybody that came out, because I'll tell you this, we have to take a stand.
We do.
And I think we got some audio from last night. I think we found some audio
Tory
in the coffers.
Hey, salute.
You know, people was talking about it. Let's listen.
Tory Lowe.
Tory not. All right, let's go, Tory.
Who was that?
They said the virtual. Let's go, Tory. Let's go, Tory. Let's go, Tory. Let no slack.
Tory Lowe.
Please talk about it.
Tory Lowe. Torylowe. We heard a lot of people come in here tonight. I'm an advocate. I'm a radio show host. And I have to listen to the people. And when the people speak, many times the people get ignored. And a lot of times when people get ignored, you get reactions. You get people speaking out of turn. You get people saying things that they really feel passionate about. And tonight I sat here and listened because I took my kids out of MPS. I homeschool my children. I know, it's okay. I'm just talking about me. But what I'm saying is, when you got the highest paid superintendent and the lowest grades, did y'all hear what I said? The highest paid and the lowest grades. I'm gonna tell y'all this. And it's a saying that we have when we out here, when we are disgruntled, we want change. It goes, hey, hey, ho, ho, Keith Posley has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Keith Posley has got to go.
Turn your mic off.
Ho, ho, Keith Posley has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
All right.
Hey.
Turn me up. Get me lit. Hey.
Yeah, that was the sentiment all night.
Hey, and
it's checkout time.
Now that that's happened, I guess,
we still got work
June
to do.
30th.
No doubt.
We got to still peel back the onion.
Yes, we got to remove
Call
the
the
cancer
MPS,
that spread it to the lungs, to the liver, because again, that was a malignant cancer.
And like I said, I don't like going to meetings.
Right.
I'm not a meeting person.
Exactly.
But when I show up, I definitely.
They know you mean, baby.
I'm interested.
No doubt.
I don't like hanging out because when you're hanging out with people, they don't respect you.
Facts.
So they neglect you many times, and then you wondering, oh, I'm your friend.
Yeah.
You want to be buddies with people.
Not at all.
I don't do that buddy stuff. I'm coming in. This is about our children.
Facts. And our money.
I'm coming in like the doctor when it's surgery time.
That part.
That's when time you're going to see me. When you're ready to really get some work done, that's when you call me. Because I'm not for to sit around and talk and do none of that. I'm here to get some I'm here to, to scratch things,
For real.
I'm not here to sit around and eat some chicken, and I'm not doing that.
For real. And like I said, it ain't personal.
It ain't nothing personal.
I ain't checking you. I'm checking my money.
Hey.
Because that's our money. That's our children. This is our community. Hey. So at the end of the day, I don't care who take it personal, how you don't care, how you talking about what's proper English. It was the people with the proper English with the degrees that stole all the money.
They got the money misappropriated.
You understand what I'm saying? These are who you call a professional that talk proper and smile in your face and then to rob the whole city blind. These are the people that y'all want to say are the proper people, the professionals.
Hey, look, a lot of money get taken every day in America by people wearing suits.
That's speaking properly. Okay?
Hey, look, it is what it is. But I'll say this. It's a new day.
Hey.
It's a new day.
A new day has come.
And like I said, I don't got time to be hanging out,
Salute to the people.
So when I come around, I just want to get it done.
As you should.
And like I said, I got a lot of stuff that's dealing with in the community with different families, with different ideas, with different structures.
Facts.
So whatever we do, we throwing darts, and we making sure that we are getting results.
Yep.
And that's what I'm about. I don't hang out. Y'all ain't gonna never see me hanging out. But y'all gonna see me if it's time to get to business. You gonna see me at that point.
Because again, it's strictly business. Like I said, for especially those of us in the city of Milwaukee who's robbing Peter to pay Paul, making life decisions at the gas pump. These are individuals that's again, making hundreds of thousands, if not millions, off of our tax dollars, and at the end of the day, we still got to get off work and go to work and try to manage you too.
I'm trying to get into what's going on with Hunter Biden. You know, he just started trial this week.
Oh, yeah. They said the trial started Monday.
And I'm trying to get into what they did with Fauci.
Oh,
we got some updates. But before we do that, we got Kimmit on the lines. Kimmit, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Peace, King. Peace, Queen.
Hey.
Salute.
Hey, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I came back from Chicago real late, so I did not get a chance to really touch down with that. But I love it. But like y'all said, here's the thing about it. That MPS thing is layered so heavy. It is.
We know.
You know, Tory, you know, back in like 2019, 2020, when I had issues with them and I called you and we were trying to set up something to go at them, it was Posley. And the thing about Posley is, man, when I sat in a meeting with them, you know, and I had them dead to left. I made them fire some people. I made them fire a good amount of people who were doing wrong when I went inside there. The number one thing is that people like Catrice Cotton, you know, it's almost like you got to realize that they got like a fraternal order in there. It's like a fraternity in there, man, frat and sorority.
Yeah.
Big time. They're all linked up, man. It's a lot of fraternity stuff, sorority. And you have to understand people like Janelle Hawkins. These were the people who put out bogus things like he can't get back in the building. We're going to get him for trespassing. I mean, I went through that whole thing. And they're doing other brothers like that, too. You know what I mean? They're doing a bunch of people like that also, too.
It happened last
speak
night.
up and speak out. Yeah, and so they do it, but I want people to understand something, too. You know, employing almost 40 people, one thing that hit heavy, and I think that and I know Jamel very well. I know that brother very well. And I always salute to Jamel. Jamel stay on it and on them. And my thing would be this. I think the people have to galvanize. You've got to begin to tear it down. And the one thing you can use, that board has to go. In 2020, 2019, that board was majority, so-called what they call minority. Black folk, Latino. Look at that board
Not
today,
no more.
man. Do you see that board?
Yes, I do.
And so they set that up. And Keith set that up himself. You know, and it's funny because when I look at it, I'm just telling people that this the thing. Employing that many people, you know what's been the anthem now? I'm going to tell y'all something, Tory. You know what the anthem is now? My rent went up. I'm getting hit by everybody. My rent went up. Can I get a raise? Can I get I'm talking about, and one of the things I did talk to them, I said, you know what? Your rent went up because you didn't pay attention to that referendum.
Right.
And see what the landlords are doing, too, which is kind of rough, too. They scandalous. It didn't go up so much that they're raising rent $300 or $400. They can't justify that, but they're using the referendum to say, hey, it went up.
Facts.
And so it may have cost them an extra $100 a month, but they taxing you for $300,
right.
$350, man. They hitting them with that rent. And with that being said, this is what you can use, and I would say to Jamel, this is what we can use together because we're all in this together. What we can use, the people have to understand that this affects you whether you like it or not. You have to come out to change that board because the next $250 million, your rent gonna go up even further.
Correct.
They'll ask for another $250. They're gonna keep asking for it, and then they played this one just right. They knew this was going on.
Yes.
They knew it was going on.
When they was asking for
And
the
they
money,
kept
the paperwork wasn't in. They knew it. They
Absolutely.
knew it was 6 months overdue then.
Absolutely, and they set this up. It's gonna be, what you got to do is watch where Keith Posley goes next. They got him set up because it's the contracts that they run. They run MPS based on all the contracts, all the money. That money goes round and round in a circle. There's kickbacks all over the place in MPS.
Facts.
Kickbacks to cousins, to family. So this is deep. It's not about education. This is about money at the very top.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's about sustaining a slave plantation, because that's really what it is, a plantation.
Facts.
And they're trying to sustain it. So my thing becomes this. You have to look at it, people, no matter what. If you continue to rent like you're renting, it's going to affect you. They're going to continue. If you're a homeowner, it still affects you because your taxes go up. We galvanize around that, and the people must rise up. You've got to get them out of there. You've got to get the people. The next in line, I'm telling you, Catrice Cotton is the next one. I can build a case on her all day long. Janelle Hawkins, they do the dirty work. I'm talking about they do real dirty work. They're the ones that go to the police department and say, we need a trespass. If Liz Brown come in here, if Tory Lowe come in here, these are the ones that they're the gatekeepers to this thing. And it's a bunch of them.
Oh, we've
that
seen it.
Fraternity and sorority. Yep, that's fraternity and sorority has got to be broken down and broken up. Take care, brothers and sisters.
Salute.
Hey, look.
That's real.
Like I said, we just, you know, this is just the beginning of something that we have to really see through, because this is a lot of children. A lot of our children are in these facilities, and the miseducation and the school to prison pipeline and the worst test scores, all of that.
All that.
These are majority black children.
Majority black children, black and brown babies, you know, and we heard so many testimonies last night of the parents saying how they were being verbally abused, the retaliation for the black teachers that were there, that they were saying they were being, you know, mishandled. And me and Tory Lowe was eyewitnesses to what was going on. Just when the lady said, turn your mic off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How they were silencing individuals, but they allowed Keith Posley, pastor, to go 5 minutes. It's real.
You know, I'm excited because the people are interested in making change right now. And salute to all of those that have stood in those room meetings.
Yeah.
And have, it looked to me, they was being abused.
They were.
They were like the police was coming up, running up on them.
They weaponized the police against these black parents not to have a voice. That was oppression that was going on up in there.
But they didn't do it.
They didn't do it last night though. So salute to the police that was there, because they did not impede on the people speaking their voice.
Hey, powerful, powerful, powerful. But you know what? It's about that time.
One call, that's all.
Now it's your chance to be entered in to win our One Call, That's All 5K giveaway. That's right. This is your chance to win $5,000. Call 833-212-1017 and be caller 10 right now, and you'll be entered in to win our $5,000 giveaway. And remember, if you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, give Gruber Law offices a call. One call, that's all. Be caller number 10 right now for your chance to be entered in to win our Gruber Law offices One Call, That's All 5K giveaway. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com. Call now, 833-212-1017.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. We do this for you, Truth Nation. Because of your unwavering support, we are a 24-time WBA award finalist.
Did you ever think that you would be in this position right now where your daughter would have some way lose her life?
I didn't want to believe it. All the times I called, sometimes the phone would ring and ring and ring for days. I didn't want to know that she had successfully committed suicide.
We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Are you ready to find your dream home but don't know where to start? Well, I've got great news for you. Join me, Sherwin Hughes, on Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Visit axehousing.org today to register for this informative event where you can be put on your path toward home ownership. There are absolutely no income limits. Make this the day you build your home ownership team. Meet with Axe Housing, HUD-certified home buying and financial coaches. Attend sessions on how you can build and repair your credit. And honestly, my favorite part is that you can get pre-approved for a home loan right there on the spot. Become another success story by taking your first steps toward home ownership right now by working with Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank. So again, join me on Saturday, June 15th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. at North Division High School in Milwaukee for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Register today by visiting axehousing.org. That's axehousing.org.
The Empowerment Small Business Loan Program, we're talking about up to $5 million, which for small business owners, we need that. That's like payroll, that's resources. So can you just let us know, what is the program and why is this lending program so important to Old National Bank?
Years ago, our CEO, Jim Ryan, this program is his brainchild. He was working with Roland Shelton, who you know, Denise, out of Evansville, and they identified that African-American business owners, Hispanic business owners, Native American business owners, as well as women business owners had a difficult time in obtaining financing financing from the traditional credit partners. And so we went out, created a program, launched it last year, 2023. And so far last year, we have helped over 100 successful minority and women-owned businesses with about $25 million in loans. We've already started this year with almost $8 million in approvals, again, geared toward minority business owners and women business owners that normally had difficulties in obtaining traditional credit finance.
Wisconsin is as hard-working of a place as you'll ever find. There's a sense of pride, community, and work ethic that's second to none. People here are tough, but even the toughest among us need help after a serious accident. At Gruber Law Offices, we won't stop fighting for you and your family. We've been here and will continue to be here for as long as you need us. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Congratulations to Avis. You'll be entered in to win our 5K giveaway. One call, that's all. And remember, if you or a loved one are injured in an accident, give Gruber Law Offices a call. One call, that's all. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com. Also, we're excited to be back celebrating the 53rd annual Juneteenth celebration in Milwaukee. Make sure you join us on Wednesday, June 19th, as we broadcast live from Juneteenth celebration from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stop by our table, play some games, win some Truth swag, and say what's up to some of your favorite Truth teammates. 1017 The Truth celebration of Juneteenth is presented by our founding partners, American Family Insurance, Gruber Law Offices, Associated Bank, and sponsored by Tayback Law, Molson Coors, and Educators Credit Union. Also, Truth Nation, our first Beyond the Mic happy hour mixer was a hit. This is why we're going to run it back. Join the Truth team on Tuesday, June 25th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Scene One Restaurant and Lounge located at 5526 West North Avenue in Milwaukee. Indulge in delicious cocktails, great conversations, and unforgettable memories with all the Truth Nation. Plus, we're going to be from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Your first drink is on our great partners at PWD Computers. Once again, the first drink from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is on our partners, PWD Computers. Don't miss out on this fun. Join us at Beyond the Mic with Sherwin Hughes on Tuesday, June 25th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Scene One Restaurant and Lounge, sponsored by PWD Computers. PWD Computers, they keep you connected. Visit them today at PWD Computers on Facebook. All right. Hey, we having another Beyond the Mic.
Hey, the first one was a hit.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Elizabeth Brown, once again, we talking MPS. A lot of people on the lines. We got people waiting to talk on the lines. But the thing is, I'm just happy that now we can move into the next phase.
Oh, yeah. The next phase is we up. It's our time.
We going to head to the lines. Eddie, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Good day, Tory. Good day, Elizabeth. How you doing today?
Good, Eddie. How are you?
Doing good. So myself, Eric the Mailman, my friend Marty, and my friend Barb watched the school board meeting last night, okay?
You said your mailman?
And Tory, yeah, Eric the Mailman.
Oh, okay.
Eric is a kind of a fixture on Downer Avenue. Everybody loves Eric the Mailman. Eric the Mailman is the kind of guy you want your daughter to marry. He's that kind of guy. He's a nice guy, buys into the whole thing. He's a nice guy. He's not offensive. If I meet 10, I will. If I meet 10 people, 7 out of 10 are offended. 3 are entertained, 7 out of 10 are offended. Eric has never offended a person in his life. He's a nice guy.
What?
So, with that said, yeah, he's a real nice guy. Tory, I saw your haircut. Okay?
Wow.
Now, when I played high school football back in 1981, Tory, all
There go
the
comic
team,
relief hour
you know, guys
with Eddie.
will do this, Tory. If you go to a Southern high school, they'll all grow mullets. The whole team will grow mullets together.
Right.
All they get the full hawks, and they get the head shaved. We got your haircut back in 81. It was called the cracker. And so if you walked into a barbershop and said, give me the cracker, it was your haircut.
Oh,
You
wow.
were sporting the cracker. What?
So now y'all
You were in
invented
the cracker.
y'all invented the fro hawk, huh?
Yeah, yes, everything. The pyramids, all of it. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so on a semi-serious note, last night went well for you. I have to admit, I started to feel bad for the superintendent. I started to feel bad for the guy. I'm not going to lie about it. This whole thing, the whole system at MPS, just like Social Development Commission, it's always full of malfeasance. Nobody just comes and straightens these organizations out and they can just run, right?
Right.
But the next step is to get somebody kosher in there. And not somebody kosher based on the color of their skin, but the best possible person that can run MPS and move these kids forward.
Right.
Okay? And so don't sell yourself short. Demand the very best qualified candidate for this position, because MPS is hurting. It's not what it was when I was a boy. It just isn't. And the kids only get one chance at school. You know, I'm a 58-year-old guy. How many times do I wish I could jump in a time machine and go back to my school days? I'd do everything different. I would do everything. If I could do it over again, I'd do everything different. Somebody's got to tell these kids now's the time, and they need to seize the day and really consider getting down with academia, because I didn't. I was a joker in school, and I thought I was entertaining. That would get me everywhere. But I'm painting houses.
Now you on the Tory Lowe show.
So yeah, I'm on the Tory Lowe show. I'm the white guy. I'm Caucasian Eddie on the Tory Lowe show.
Oh wow!
All right, guys. On that note, I'm going to go. I got to get back to work. Have a good day. Okay.
All right, Eddie. Hey, thank you for tapping in. Al, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Well, I wanted to say it's good that Posley is gone, but I think he was working with a lot of other people. And I say if you're going to go after Posley, make sure you go after the people who sat next to him and some of the people who work under him. I know also during the time of this tax increase for MPS, Cavalier Johnson also was pushing for it when he took a traumatic time to push his salary increase. And I thought that was very rude, disrespectful, colorish, and ratchet. And now he's standing on the sideline being quiet. So I also think y'all should also pour his pants down and put your foot up his brown round as well, because he had his hand in it too. And hopefully when they reconstruct the MPS board, some of these parents will step up, because let's be honest, Tory, some of these parents is not raising their children, okay? Mm-hmm. And some parents are, but it's some of these parents who sitting there and they're letting their kids run all around this neighborhood. And that is also not helping. And that's also, and it's because it got to take both parties. It takes MPS, it takes teachers, and it also takes some of you parents sitting here getting high, smoking crack, and getting pissy drunk with your kids. You're adding to the problem as well. And them not going to school and they sitting there with their mama looking stupid, they also need to do their part as well. So I just wanted to share that information. And also, I would try to be there for your walk on the 20th.
Hey,
but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to try to be honest with you. With my neighborhood, Tory, some of our people is giving me a headache. All right? They're giving me a headache because I see a lot of things that's going on that some of their parents is adding to it. Mm. And I hope you parents listening. Your daughter should not be being used as a toilet. You should not be sitting there getting high with your kids, all right? Because
all right, Al. We losing transmission.
It's bringing it down. All right. Well, anyway, have a good one. Bye.
All right, Al. Hey, look, salute Al for coming out to the Walk Against Violence. And there are issues deeper issues with the parents. But like I said, it starts at the top.
It do.
And like I said, a lot of times we talk about the issues, but when people go into the schools and when the leadership is malfeasant,
come on, professionals,
then it's going to start trickling down. If there's behavior going on from the leadership, and you can only go as far as the person in the front.
That part.
So if the person in the front is scandalous, what you think happening on the bottom?
Again, we see that.
Right.
So all boots on deck.
I agree.
In reality. So we changing our minds and we changing our lives.
When we come back, I want to take a peek into this Hunter Biden.
Let's do it.
I heard the laptop made its appearance.
Debut. Yeah.
In the course.
Yes, it did.
And I want to hear about what's going on with Fauci. I heard that Fauci had to come clean.
He had tears.
I hope y'all paying attention to these things. They are going on. These are historic ideas going on. We're going to try to get to it when we get back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Escape to paradise this summer at Chula Vista Resort in Wisconsin Dells. Spacious accommodations, perfect for families or romantic getaways. Voted top 10 best water parks in the U.S., championship golf, the longest zip line in the area, and the #1 steakhouse in Wisconsin. Book a Chula Vista Resort all-inclusive package now at 1-800-388-4782 or visit chulavistaresort.com. Your summer paradise awaits.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Dr. Ken Harris with his truth.
We're at a turning point in Milwaukee's political history as we go towards the end of this year and into 2025. The choices we make now will have a lasting impact on our city in the future. The impending financial difficulties necessitate a cooperative strategy that unites every aspect of our society to create long-term fixes. There has never been any question about the tenacity and the spirit of Milwaukeeans, and it is this strength that we need to utilize more than ever. Our future depends on creative problem solving, utilizing cross-border alliances, and being dedicated to making sure that all Milwaukeeans' voices, especially those of the historically marginalized, are acknowledged and heard during the policymaking process. Prioritizing equitable development will ensure that long-standing imbalances are addressed and economic growth will benefit all Milwaukee citizens. You know, it's essential to make investments in Milwaukee's public services, infrastructure, educational systems in order to both prevent the budget crisis and create a more robust and energetic city. Now, as we traverse these obstacles, let us never forget that our community is our most valuable resource. And by working together, we can overcome any challenge and create a future that embodies Milwaukee's greatest qualities, which are resilience, being inclusive, and being a successful city.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. The National Coalition of Black Meeting Professionals, or NCBMP, is a nonprofit focused on making life easier for black business travelers. Jason Dunn is executive director of the NCBMP, and in a conversation on Bloomberg, he talked about how the work his group is doing extends beyond just business conferences.
It's not just conventions and meetings, but also sports. In fact, one of our members have the largest kickball tournament in the country.
Whether it's a big corporate meeting or a kickball tournament, Dunn says the bottom line for NCBMP is that the host site is welcoming to diverse travelers. And in the coming year, his sights are set beyond the U.S.
We know that Asia and Africa specifically are destinations for our members who want to create that international flair.
As more black professionals enter leadership ranks, making sure business travel is safe becomes more and more important. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Never surrender or throw the white flag. Standing on top of what we believe in. Dove in that water, I didn't panic. I didn't sink, stood tall in the deep end. Never surrender or throw the white flag. Standing on top of what we believe in. Dove in that water, I didn't panic. I didn't sink, stood tall in the deep end.
Families, it's that time of the year that school is out, and our children need positive programming to keep them engaged. Join Safe and Sound at 4422 West Leon Terrence for our Safe Summer Kickoff on Saturday, June 8th at 1 p.m. Find out all about the summer opportunities available with our youth, serving partners like Girl Scouts and Milwaukee Public Library. While you're here, enjoy our youth voice stage featuring young people who are excited to share their creativity with song, dance, music, and poetry. And there will be free food and swag. Don't let nobody tell you there's nothing to do this summer for the youth. Let Safe and Sound hook your family up with a plan and pledge to have a safe summer in Milwaukee and Racine. Also, the Truth Family Fest is back. If you're looking for a fun opportunity to showcase your clothing line, restaurant, nonprofit organization, food truck, small business, look no further than doing it at Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th. We're currently accepting vendor applications for this festival, and you do not want to miss out on this great opportunity to promote your business and be a part of all the fun. For more information, to sign up to be a vendor, go to truth.com today. Thetruth.com, 1017thetruth.com. Hey, it's a lot going on this summer. I can't keep up with it all. We're going to be busy.
Oh, no doubt. Busy is good.
It's
Idle
festival
time
season.
Is the devil time.
Hey.
No doubt. It's time to be outside. Get some fresh air.
I got my hair cut.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like it.
I'm ready.
I like it.
Look, I'm ready now. Look, I'm gonna put on my little shorts and I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna have my little, you know what I mean?
Your little Yeezy slides.
Yeah, little Yeezy slides out here. I'm gonna be all over the place this summer. Hey. But we gotta talk about Hunter Biden is in trial.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I guess the laptop, they looked into the laptop.
They looked into the laptop.
This laptop they've been talking about this whole time.
Hey, allegedly, it's 3.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Hey. Let's listen.
Opening statements begin today in the federal trial of Hunter Biden on firearms charges. He's the first child of a sitting U.S. president to face criminal charges. CBS's Jared Hill has more.
This morning from a Delaware courtroom, opening statements in a federal firearms case against the president's son, Hunter Biden.
It is not often, if ever in American history, that you have the son of a sitting president of the United States being charged with 3 federal felonies and standing trial.
Hunter Biden has pleaded not guilty to charges that he illegally bought and owned a handgun while addicted to or using drugs, and to making false statements by not acknowledging his drug use on a federal form when he made the purchase back in 2018. A plea deal that would have averted the trial fell apart at the last minute last year.
I've made mistakes in my life.
Prosecutors are expected to use Hunter Biden's own words from his memoir, detailing his history with drugs, as evidence, as well as text messages and images from his laptop.
Oh, wow.
Expected witnesses include Biden's past romantic partners, ex-wife Kathleen Buell, and Hallie Biden, widow of Hunter's brother Beau.
This is going to be an exquisitively painful ordeal for Hunter Biden.
First Lady Jill Biden spent her 73rd birthday yesterday in court with Hunter during jury selection. President Biden released a statement saying, in part, Jill and I are going to continue to be there for Hunter and our family with love and support.
Hey. I got the popcorn and the soda.
He married his dead brother's wife, man. Like
they gave him the blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you out of your damn mind?
This is egregious.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna be.
That's how they get
Y'all
down.
wanna play.
And now they trying
Keep
to
it all in the family.
They trying to blame the people that sold him the gun. Talking about they just wanted to get a sale. No, he wanted to buy the gun. He wanted to buy the gun. He knew he was on crack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh wow. And let me stop. I'm gonna just watch.
Come on, me too.
Because like I said,
I'm here for it all.
It's federal, so he gonna get pardoned.
Because his daddy the president.
So you basically
all I know
putting him on trial for a show.
Y'all better not drop the ball. If Trump got 34 felonies, he need these 3 felony charges. I want
If you get pardoned, do the felonies get erased? Or you just don't get to go to jail?
Good question. I think the pardon supposedly, well, I guess no. You know, who knows? The way it's working in his favor because they trying to use the addiction thing, you know, get people real worked up about somebody being addicted. But again, I just want to know where's the charges because we got video footage of him weighing crack naked on a scale because he said he didn't even want the bag weighed.
Hey, look. I'm going to tell you this. We got the president's son acting like this and people trying to come at the kids in the neighborhood.
Man, that part. The reality of it is, like right now, the world.
Everything is everything right now.
The world is on trial, especially the United States.
Well, we got Fauci crying too. Fauci is trying to gain sympathy or is he trying to gain the function?
Both.
Let's listen.
You said in an interview that you gave as part of an audiobook written by Michael Spector that you believed an institutional should make it hard for people to live their lives so they'd feel pressured to get vaccinated. Could we run the audio clip on that, please?
You think can be done about it? I have to say that I don't see a big solution other than some sort of mandatory vaccination. I know federal officials don't like to use that term.
Once people feel empowered and protected legally, you are going to have schools, universities, and colleges are going to say, you want to come to this college, buddy? You're going to get vaccinated. Lady, you're going to get vaccinated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Big corporations like Amazon and Facebook and all of those others are going to say, you want to work for us, you get vaccinated. And it's been proven that when you make it difficult for people in their lives, they lose their ideological bullshit and they get vaccinated.
What?
Thank you.
I didn't lose
Are
mine.
all objections to COVID vaccinations ideological bullshit, Dr. Fauci?
What?
No, they're not, and
Thank
that's
you.
not what I was referring to.
Well, in reference to making it hard for people to get education, traveling, working, I'd say it very much was in context.
Right. That's what happened.
And they made it hard. They
and
sure did.
And they put the pressure.
Yes, they did.
And people did cave in.
People did cave in because they wanted to eat. You know, people
wanted to take care of their families.
They made their choice. Again, a lot of people was comfortable. Like I said, who they was calling the heroes, the doctors and the nurses that was working, they went from heroes to zeros because they wouldn't take the shot.
And that told you something right there. If
All
the medical
facts.
people didn't want to take it,
That
but
part.
then they had the medical people out here trying to knock on your door to give it to you.
For free. They care about you so much that they want to give it to you for free.
We talked about this when it was
did.
happening. And
we said it.
like I said, you know, some people got to make their own decisions for
All
what's
facts.
best for
But-
their family.
Hey.
God bless you.
Fauci knew then, just like he know now, you know, that he was lying then.
He was lying.
And now the truth then came out, and now you have all of these individuals who've been harmed due to what it was that he was saying.
And he knew that he was skewing the information.
Yes. Not only that, had people banned, had people shadow banned, the so-called fact checkers.
Right.
Which was, you know what I'm saying, checking people who were telling the truth and allowing the lies to continue to circulate.
Hey, when we had people come in and talk about the other side, they didn't want to hear the other side.
Not at all.
They only wanted to hear the mainstream narrative. And the people that we brought on that was talking about the opposite, the phone,
Islam.
it seemed like the phone almost was clicking off.
It was, because a lot of people got paid.
Hey.
A lot of people got a kickback. A lot of people got paid to promote the poison.
And the thing is, you like I said, y'all still trust these mainstream narratives, even though they got a lot of people hurt from these things.
A lot of people.
Fauci is being questioned, and he trying to cry, he trying to act like he's sad and all this stuff.
About the threat on his family life. Family members died.
Right.
Under your watch. And now you want to sit here and cry and we supposed to care about your family. You know how many people died in the hospital and by themselves because you did the distancing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
and then come to find out the masks don't even work like that.
He said it, man, look. He said he made it all up.
Right. But what I'm saying is, okay, well, but like I said, a lot of people going to make excuses for it because when you tell people to do your research, when you tell people to think for themselves, you can't just go along with the mass media ideas. You got to start digging because, look, now they backtracking.
Yes. Everybody.
But your life is in the mist.
Think about every last celebrity that stood up and told you that you need to take it. Matter of fact, they divided the country then when they said the vax versus the unvax.
You heard what Arnold Schwarzenegger said?
Yes. Screw yo.
Hey. They was coming hard, but you know what? Those that stood to their grounds, you know, and then there's some people that say, hey, they're going to trust it. They're going to go into the trust. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's always best to look at all sides and make the best decision for you and your family.
It's always best.
And you'll find out that you cannot go along with the talking heads.
Mainstream
talking heads. You can't.
All lies.
Hey, look, when we come back, I want to get your final thoughts on the show today.
Hey, let's do it.
Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, at 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there.
Make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
That is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Benjamin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all, y'all.
Catch us exclusively on YouTube for our 6 to 7 show.
Yep, only on Thursdays.
Catch Jammin' with Juice each and every day on 1017 The Truth.
Now sip on that.
This is your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
People will tell you that race is a social construct and that there's no biological reality that distinguishes between a white individual and a black individual. So what does that mean if there are these quote-unquote disparities, right? It means that the way we move through a society is markedly different, right? And that the experience that we have has biological consequences. Is when you're in a society where people are constantly discriminating against a certain group, denying access, don't have control over the institutions that govern our lives. All of those things create a biological reality and a response, whether it's a stress hormone or a fear or something that could be passed on, what we call epigenetics, which means what my mother or my grandmother experienced had an effect on what formed me in my responses to those stressors. That's how we can be two individual people with very little difference, but have totally, vastly different experiences as we move through our reproductive health.
This has been your Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin Minute.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know whether it's a new home or a new car. You've worked hard to achieve your dreams, and we work hard to protect them so you can enjoy the utmost peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Are you tired of renting and giving money to a landlord? Come to the June 15th event at North Division High School from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. where you can speak to Axe Housing coaches about home ownership, listen to keynote speakers, and meet their banking partners. Get started by going to axehousing.org and clicking on virtual orientation. You can also register for the event there too. Visit axehousing.org today to register. That's axehousing.org.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I just got my hair cut, bro. I ain't about to do the bullshit.
Hey.
I'm about to take a lot of pics with this haircut. About to take a with this haircut. Come here. About to cop a new fit in this haircut. Don't ask me to. I got my haircut. Feeling like a new man with this haircut. I'm trying to your friend with this haircut. Barbara say he want to pay for this haircut.
Elizabeth Brown.
I ain't paying for this haircut.
Tory with the new haircut.
Hey.
Where my chain, where my watch, where my
You feeling like $1 million bucks? You looking like $1 million bucks.
Look, let me tell you something. I was nervous to come on the air because I know Truth Nation was gonna go in on my new haircut.
Hey, they did. It was
They
all
did.
good things.
And Juice came in here and roasted me on with the new haircut. But it's been so many years that I've been, just in the streets dealing with day-to-day things that I didn't, it is what it is.
It's time to come out the wilderness.
It's definitely time
It's
to
time
come
to
out.
come out the wilderness.
Yeah.
Again, we know that transitioning usually
3 years on the radio.
Hey, look here.
Man.
14 years in the streets. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like, people don't understand that, again, you turning over a new leaf. Like, the world
Right.
is shifting. You're shifting.
Facts.
Again, to make those adjustments, certain things, you want to feel brand new.
Hey, look, it feels different. And like I said, I think that now I'm more relaxed, too. Because
That's
now that
good.
I got it done
Yeah.
and
Because it was heavy.
it's
on
over.
you.
It definitely
you've
was
been
weighing
talking
on.
about it
Because
for
I
a
was
couple
trying to
years.
resist it.
Yeah. Like, Liz, what you think? I'm
I
like,
was trying
look
to
here,
resist
fam.
it. I was
Do
trying
whatever
to
you feel
find
you
a
need
reason
do.
not to do it.
No
yeah.
doubt. But you letting it flow. So the beautiful part about that is, with the action, once you put it in motion, once you put it in the ethers, you done made the chop. The rest is history.
And salute to the chat and people on the Talk to Text for all the energy, all the positive
No
feedback.
doubt. Salute.
I might have to go ahead and just go on, do that dance competition, get out here, do the two-step. You know what I mean? Just be
Dancing
out
with
here
the stars.
dancing with the stars.
With advocate Tory Lowe.
Right. And just, I might feel that. I might feel that frog.
Hey, jump.
Hey, I might.
No hesitation.
Don't be surprised. If you look up and see your boy Tory Lowe, you know what I
I'm
mean?
Dancing with the Stars.
Don't think it's a clone now, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
that part, that's what I
'Cause
said.
The only thing that I've done in this community is help people.
All
I ain't
facts.
seen everything else. It's
it's
multiple things that's going on.
multiple facets. Yeah,
Facts.
no doubt.
But they needed that,
All facts.
and they still got it. It's
And
just,
you needed it.
I
you
did.
know?
I mean, but now I'm just going to continue to elevate and just
No doubt.
keep doing the work. But like I said, I think that now it's just, it makes me feel so good that I finally made that decision.
That move, yeah.
Because I think I was holding on to, I asked you a couple months ago, I
You
said,
did.
do you think I should cut my hair?
Like 6 months to be
Yeah,
exact.
I was
You've
trying
been
to-
asking, like,
it was
you
a
think
slow
I'm like, look here, Ken.
process, yeah.
It's a feeling that only you know what's righteous, and I'm gonna stand with you regardless.
You
Like,
said you liked the braids.
I do.
And I was like,
I mean, I thought the
I was
break-
like, man.
for me, again, because
everybody kept saying, don't do it.
The way we've been trained, people like they saying, talking proper and looking proper. Black people for so long have had to like cut their hair to be taken
Right.
serious and things like that. Like, again, if I had to choose, I would choose the braids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the haircut looks nice. And again, like you stated, you transform it, you want to feel brand new. I would never not, support what it is that you want to do, because
I
everything
agree.
you've done been great. So
And the thing is, change comes, and then you can't resist it. So
go
to
with the
me,
flow.
the change is here.
Yeah.
So I just had to. I was the one that was slowing down the process.
all facts. Because again,
because it was already happening.
but it was to be expected
Fact.
though. Because again, like I said, change.
I was holding on.
Hey, you have been there a long time.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So people don't understand it. If it took you 40-some years to get here, you got to at least give yourself, 5 years to kind of turn things around. But in reality, like I said, I like it. You did it. It ain't even about the haircut. It's about the confidence for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. Salute to your barber. You went to a first-time barber who just
Who
started,
started
his
his
business.
LLC? Yeah.
Hey, I love it.
Powerful. Somebody said, Travis said that's the look of Mayor Tory Lowe. Oh, wow.
Hey, speaking into existence.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I can see that.
Hey, we're going to see if we can raise as much money as Trump raised after they said he was guilty.
Hey, all facts.
A lot of money.
He raised a lot of money in 24 hours.
But, hey, Elizabeth Brown, once again, I appreciate you for being on these front lines, Queen.
As always, King, there's no other place I'd rather be.
We got a lot of work to do.
We working. Let's get it.
Salute for you you going viral right now on TikTok and Instagram.
Salute.
For putting that Karen in her place.
All facts. Again, stay out the black man's face.
Hey.
Mind your business. We won't have no issues at all. You know. Again, we got to make sure that as a people, we allow women to address women and men to address men. Get in your lane. We won't have no traffic. I love you, Truth Nation. Black man, woman, and child, stand up. It's our time.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory Lowe for Waterfall. Let's get it. All right, Queen.
All right, King.
All right, Truth Nation. All I got to do is say we about that action. And we ready to bring the smoke for our people.
Yeah.
For progress.
Yes.
Hey, look, if you want better, sometimes you got to roll up your sleeves and get in the mix.
Hey,
and that's not only MPS, that's anything.
Yes.
We got to get involved. We got to take a direct hands-on approach. And we got to demand results. All right, Truth Nation. Look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show today. I appreciate all the comments on the new look.
Yeah.
And I'm looking kind of handsome. You know what I mean? I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
What is it, the breaks?
The Truth Family Fest is back. If you're looking for a fun opportunity to showcase your clothing line, restaurant, nonprofit organization, food truck, or small business, look no further than doing it at our Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th. We are currently accepting vendor applications for our festival, and you don't want to miss out on this great opportunity to promote your business and be part of all the fun. For more information or to sign up to be a vendor, visit truthfamilyfest.com.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business